Let's get it. Alright, let's go, chat. We're going to be doing some worm action today. I'm going to set up the stream on the back end per usual. If you're in the replay gang, welcome in. Skip like 3 to 5 minutes into the game or into the video. And you should be chilling. Let's see who's going to be first today. Technically, I'm first because I'm logging in with my other account. Let's add tags so that random Clash Royale players get this to pop up on their feed. You know, we gotta be converting Clash Royale players to Kingdom Rush Battles, am I right? Should be good. How we doing, Raptors? How we doing? W first. I see you, man. We're gonna get in here very shortly, and let me just advertise in the Discord. Alright, let's get right in here. We're gonna be using this deck today, to start at least. I've been enjoying the Hacksaw push, and I've been enjoying the Hacksaw push with the Worm, because I kind of need to use Solar Blast with how many people are using Solar Blast, obviously. Like, I need a better damage spell. But, how we do, Nate? How we do, Negative? I basically need a one-shot to stack with Hacksaw. So I'm going to be using Gunners, obviously. I've been using the Mage Tower Crossbow Fort deck a lot. But since I can't use Ultimate Strike anymore in this deck too much, this is what we were using before. Obviously, I love Ultimate Strike. I also get the extra 7% damage for Hacksaw, but you need like Thunderbolts, Rain of Fire, or Solar Blast to be able to counter other people's Solar Blast, which is really annoying. So we're going to be using the Worm instead of the Battle Mecha, because this kind of has the one-shot stacking that we usually get with Ultimate Strike, but it's even better. So let's see what we can do. And of course we get a Crossbow Fort user off the bat. I'm trying my best not to use Crossbow Fort because, you know, everybody is using it, and Alaria. He's got double barracks, or no, he's got paladins, okay. Alberto's clan. So if we lose, I don't really feel that bad. I'm trying not to make excuses tonight as well, even though it's so easy to do with this game. Let's go Gliders. Necromancer up top. Yeah, it is. I also think Worm is kind of underrated. Straight up. Like, we get a Worm here, we get a Worm on the side over here. We get Muskets here for the opportunity cost. Let's just use this. I didn't see if he had Solar Blast. I probably should have waited to see if he had that. I think I can get a lot of Worm value on this map, though. I think Bandit's Lair is probably just one of the best maps for Worm, or one of the best arenas. Let's definitely go Screecher Bat here. Tier 4 Screecher Bats are super underrated as well. We got the Gunners back here. I feel like this map always gives me Kingpin. which is tough. That's the tough thing about using Hacksaw, is that Alaria would be better with this deck, but you know, I'm trying to use Hacksaw. I really should use any ranged. We could even try Vesper in a little bit. Maybe we'll do some Vesper action. I don't have enough gold to upgrade him though, unfortunately. But yeah, the level 1 insta-kill and weaken Barasad Roar is definitely really good defensively. Barasad could be good too. We could actually wipe out the Barasad, who knows. I'm just trying to switch it up at least a little bit. I think I'm going to go Necro here. I don't know why I stunned that, that's on me. Goblin Balloons are so good at buying time. But the Screecher Bats are also really good at buying time. Let's go tier 1 Farmer Tower. I don't mind that. Yeah, Screecher Bats definitely can be countered easily. Like, they're not usually going to leak, depending on what people's decks are. Like, this guy has enough to deal with Screecher Bats. But what I like is that they spawn really late. So, like, they'll be trickled out throughout the wave. And they still take a lot of time to kill. So just like with that alone is what I'm trying to get value out of. Alright, that's not what I wanted the worm to eat. I'm actually surprised the worm ate that thing. It's fine though. Let's do this. Alright, it did go up. Let me go worm here too, and I'm gonna go worm there. Let's get the max worm. I think that because he's got paladins in the back, it may be actually worth pushing the Call of the Deserts. The Call of the Deserts are kind of annoying to deal with, even if they're not like really great. But yeah, obviously you guys saw Boneheart is back in the Rift. I really don't have much to say about Boneheart, but if you guys have any questions about Boneheart, I'm definitely willing to answer them. I'll do my best. I just think he's a very obnoxious, annoying hero, and I think it's going to be a long 3 weeks. It's going to be a long 3 weeks of Kingdom Rush battles, guys, I'll say that. Because I do know what the next card is, and I can't say what it is, but all I can say is that it's going to be a long 3 weeks. I also don't really get any value out of sniper shots here, which is a little bit annoying. Just do this. Okay, it's not great. This is annoying because this wave composition that we're getting here is like not good for getting worm value. You couldn't tell. Like all of these waves are completely, you know, staggered. You can do that. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. Look at those 2 bandits. Huge. Got 1 bandit, okay. Like, yeah, the problem here is that I think I have to push, like, a ton of these worms along with Necro Riders if we're going to have, like, any chance of stalling out against the boss, because it's already wave 5 here and I don't have enough going. How we doing, Winlad? It is a new card, and I can say that. It's been confirmed to be a new card by the devs. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm trying my best not to make any excuses tonight as well. I'm trying to lock in. Which, you know, it's really easy to do on this game, I'll say that. Let's go with the Roar. I like that. Let's get Hacksaw to one-shot this guy, hopefully. I mean, at least with the Worm Roar as well as, I can get pretty good value from doing that Roar. Let's see, we'll eat those 3. Nice, that's exactly what I wanted. Let's move Hacksaw down so he doesn't die, hopefully. Let's get poison. Let's get this. It's not exactly where I wanted it to go, but that's fine. Even the worm damage at level 8 is still kind of crazy. Let's go with this. Big. Because, like, I could go for boss damage here, but... the annoying thing is with these, the sandworms is she can just let them go and let the paladins deal with them. Which is going to be a little bit rough for me, actually. Probably should have just gone for the second Necromancer and gone for 2 Death Riders, even though I don't think that's going to be enough either. If we get Kingpin here, it's cooked. Yeah, I was hoping for Ilaria. 100%. Let's do that to spawn as many of those as we can. Let's see what boss we're going to get here. It's going to be Kingpin. Yep. How did I know? I mean, I can kill bosses with this deck, but it's like... Meanwhile, his crossbow fort's just gonna go crazy. So what does this do? What happens if I use Worm here now? Yep, that's what I wanted. Okay, nice. Like, maybe, just maybe... I can get decent worm value here. At least the worm does more damage, too, to the boss. That's not too shabby. I'm gonna move Hacksaw down to actually defend this over here. Because the farmer tower... Okay, never mind, Hacksaw died. Also, you guys see the bug with Hacksaw? Like, his respawn timer doesn't start until right now. That's a bug that I keep forgetting to report. How we doing, Demonic? No way, how we doing, guys? Boneheart was not the right choice. Boneheart was the most obnoxious choice they could have done. Straight up. I mean, let's sell this. Let's buy more gunners. Let's move Hacksaw down here. I think he's just gonna take out the boss here, though, straight up. I don't think I have enough spam to be able to keep up, really. That's not horrible. We can eat these, maybe? Come on. Okay, that's not what we needed. Yeah, see, I was expecting that, but it's fine. Because I'm still trying to get used to, like, how I should, like, play the worm deck. Yeah, exactly, like, negative, if I just don't even buy muskets there, I think muskets are kind of obsolete in this deck, completely. And I just go more gunners there, I actually win that game. Like, if I have gunners on the bottom, gunners in the middle, and I just have them constantly overhead of the boss there, it's a lot closer of a game. So I need to just take advantage of the gunner spam. That's how this game is right now. It's either gunner spam or... Oh my god, this guy has level 10 worm. It's gunner spam or it's like... crossbow fort spam. Yeah, it does no way. In fact, that's the meta right now. It's just spam one tower to win. It kind of sucks. That's why I'm, like, not really... Like, I'm not trying to make excuses tonight. So, like, even for that game, for example, like, there's things I easily could have done better to give that game a better chance of winning. 100% on me. But when it comes to, like, the actual meta of the game, it's just not that fun. Straight up. Do this. Hopefully it actually attacks all those. Nice. Kind of surprised he... Like, I see I have to get muskets here now. Unfortunately. But I think if I go gunners here, even though they, you know, the Call of Dragon can attack it, I know. These Royal Archers too, my goodness. It's the last thing you want to see. This guy's a weird deck. Thankfully, though, we took him out. We're actually, if that dragon survives, huge. He may even leak that fire misfit off the bat. Yeah, because he put 2 worms down. Oh my god, he actually used the worm one shot at the last second. Let's go Bandit Shields to buy time. Should you roll Summon Rift twice to get Boneheart to level 8? I don't know if it's worth it. It depends what you're using it for. If you're using it for Onslaught, yes. If you're using it for Stadium, no. I have Boneheart level 9 for Stadium, and there's like 5 other heroes that I'd rather use instead of Boneheart for Stadium. And he's level 9. So, if you want an OP Onslaught hero, maybe. But even then, like, if you have Ilaria or Asura, you can get by without him. 100%. I am going to use this, even though I know he's probably going to counter it. He's leaking a little bit. That skeleton may go through. Nope. Of course not. Let's go Gunners here, too. I'm not playing around. Oh, he doesn't have any barracks. Or no, he has Cursed Altar. Interesting, interesting. Let's upgrade this musket. It'll be worth it. Let's poly these once they... Actually, let's stun first. Stun, poly. Move these guys over. There we go. At least we're not giving Houdini here some free gold. I'm gonna get tier 1 smoke bombs and then push Max Call the Dragon here. Yeah, even Magnus, bro. Like, if you have Gunners, Thaddeus. You know how we do in Stormy. Sorry, I missed your message. If you have Magnus, like, people can literally just push Magnus Gunners, and that's it. And they win games. Like, genuinely better than Boneheart. And it's, like, almost all free-to-play. Like, epics are so much more free-to-play friendly. You just have to have them in the first place. That's the only problem with them. Let's do this. Why would he attack there, man? That's not what I want. Come on, Worm. I need you to clutch up, Worm. Move these Gunners up, actually. Let's do this now. Just because I'm not going to wait around for this guy to do it and counter mine. Sometimes, I keep saying, like, you don't want to use the Solar Blast first, you know, never hook first, like Roadhog. But there's sometimes where it's just like you can see your opponent's kind of struggling regardless. Just use it. Clear faster than them. You'll be okay. Of course, Hacksaw dies there. Yeah, exactly, Thaddeus. If you got that, just don't even, like, just save for another Rift. I think Boneheart, unless you have him high level, he's not worth it for Stadium, but get 1 copy for Coin Farm. Everybody should get at least 1 copy of Boneheart for, and I picked, of course, the wrong booster, but it's fine. Everyone should get 1 copy of Boneheart for Coin Farm, because he's OP. Unless you're a baller and you use Ice Scald from the free pass. That's the thing, is like, Boneheart's low-key not worth it in many ways you look at it. Which, you know, is music to my ears. But, of course, we're going to be saying high-level Bonehearts. I put a joke in the Discord today, the first person to, let me lock in here, actually. The first person to take out a level 13 Boneheart with Hacksaw gets a free Kingdom Pass. Should I do that on my channel, guys? Hashtag free handouts. I know you guys want free handouts. I know it's very possible, too. All you have to do is get lucky with Flaming Fate, really. That's the counter to Boneheart. Ice Scout Glaze. Ice Scout, I think, is underrated. If you guys saw... So, Anteater was streaming last night. That's why I didn't stream, because I wanted to watch Anteater. And he was using his Ice Scout deck in Forsaken. And it was pretty good. And he was using, like, a lot of off-meta stuff. It wasn't just, like, you know, getting carried by meta. I mean, he was using Mage Tower, which is kind of meta right now, but still. Alright, we got him. Houdini. Using too many legendaries, bro. No, I shouldn't give away free Kingdom Pass. Say less. Always hook first on Ilios. Oh, true, Nate. Good comms, good comms. I've actually been playing Overwatch a lot, Nate. If you're still here. It's been a lot of fun. They did a pretty good update with this recent patch. Of course, they went back to Overwatch, not Overwatch 2. That nonsense. They actually locked in. And realized, you know, they have a good game. They don't have to brand it as 2 to troll everybody. What is that game from yesterday on YouTube? From 2 days ago, I should put that game on YouTube. So J2 OTP, yeah. You know me, I'm playing Torb and, oh, he quit. Let's go. Free trophies, I'll take it. I'm playing Torb in OpenQ. I'm like Diamond 4 right now in OpenQ, which isn't too bad. Yeah, Nano Railgun is insane. How do you feel about the new hero, Xion? Xion is kind of gross. Like, I actually really like her kit, even if it's kind of like, you know, another two-shot gimmick. You know, you shoot a few times and then finish them off with that ability of hers. And of course, it's another hit scan, which like makes me cry as a Junkrat player. But at least she's like fun to play. Unlike Emery. I dislike Emery so much. They never should have added that hero to the game. Is this the same guy? We've got a door player here. Ice Scout matches Barrisat if you're running archery scouts. I can see the argument for Ice Scout being as good as Barrisat right now. Let's go call the dragon. Yeah, she's a little goofy. For sure. Oh, he's got the Deirdre locked in emote. That's an underrated emote. Let's go Worm off the bat. Let's go Musket too. This Musket in the middle is just too good. I think we can keep that there and then go Gunners on the sides. Oops. Of course. I probably should have held my Solar Blast, knowing this guy was going to get infinite value from it. Whoops. Well, that's chopped cheese. Actually, hold on. Move Hex out of the way. And then move him back and then get his Buzzsaws off. Yo, I need some Buzzsaws, Hexa. Okay, I hit like 2 enemies there. Alright, that could have been worse. Let's go Troll Zerker. Let's stack the mini-bosses. How we doing, Kilu? I'm doing pretty good. We're using Worm today. Worm actually kind of gave me some motivation to like play today. It's just like a fun tower. And I was struggling with my Hacksaw deck with Ultimate Strike. I said at the beginning of the stream in case you guys missed it. With Hacksaw, it kind of feels like you need Ultimate Strike. But in this meta with Solar Blast, you need like a damage spell that can hit multiple troops. It's like Thunderbolts, you know, anything that can counter Solar Blast, basically. And thankfully, I feel like I have that with Worm. Or no, I feel like I have that with Solar Blast, and then I can use Worm to replace Ultimate Strike. If that makes any sense. You see, I do like my Screecher Bats, but I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go 2 for Screecher Bat here. It just puts Magnus on his toes. Like, somebody said, you know, you can counter Screecher Bat with Magnus and Allure, but it does keep them on their toes to where they have to only focus on the Screecher Bats. And that can get really annoying for those players. Let's get another Worm as soon as we can. Actually, let's upgrade this Necro as soon as we can. And not Troll. Get these guys lined up for a Worm here. What? Alright. Alright. It's not what I wanted, if you couldn't tell. Shamans are going to respawn now, too. Stop. Let's get a stun there. Upgrade that. I'm going to hold my Solar Blast, because I know he wants to use it, and he needs to use it more than I do, I feel like. Even though he does have Magnus anyway, so not really. Okay, he just wasted it. That's huge for me, actually. Let's move Hex out of the way. It's a lot of free gold as well. We'll take that. How we doing, XD? Megoku, how we doing, guys? Yeah, Screecher Bats can be polymorph. The only thing I like about Screecher Bats is the fact that they're spread out throughout the wave. That's why I really like them. I think that's why they're underrated. Because they're good for stalling time. Because in this time, I mean, in this like Weenie Hut Jr. meta, where everything is easy to kill, it's all about how much you can stall with specific troop boosters. Or he's going Rangers. This map is actually really good for just spamming Rangers. It's annoying. Like, you can literally just do nothing but spam Rangers. He's not doing that, thankfully, though. Let's move the Gunners down. Let's Stun. Just gonna do this because I don't trust the worm. Yep, that's why I don't trust the worm. Never trust the worm, guys. I'm gonna do this because he doesn't have his unlock probably, although he probably does now. Still, that's good value. Yep, because now he has to deal with the fire misfits himself. Meanwhile, I've already taken out my entire wave. Let's do this. Mid. It's okay. Do this now. Let's get some hacksaw value. See, those two hacksaw skills, people are underrated severely. See how much damage it did? Between the flying saw blades and the buzzsaw on the ground. Super underrated. That's why it's just too good a value. Do you think creeps need buffs? 100%. Not crazy though. Like I don't think we need to go back to the old Forsaken meta. I think it was too tough. And not in a good way. The thing is, creeps don't need to necessarily get buffed, but like, and you know, this is like something that people don't really talk about. We need to see mini bosses be stronger. We need boosters to go back to being limited, and then we need the mini bosses to be stronger again. I really liked when a T4 Thunderbird, like, I was barely able to survive that T4 Thunderbird. I really liked when the Call of the Dragon killed everything on my map. But it would be better if that's the only mini-boss I had to deal with. The problem with how it was before is that you get these mini-bosses and you'd be able to stack them on top of each other. And you literally could not defend no matter what you did. And that also isn't healthy for the game, obviously, but for there to be like a somewhat of a middle ground between, like, you know, I'd rather have like a strong mini-boss and then it actually feels like a mini-boss, if that makes any sense. Right now the mini-bosses don't feel like mini-bosses. They're just kind of like random troop boosters for the most part. That's why I go with Screecher Bats. Because they still have 25k health. That's a lot to deal with. And that's at, what, tier 3 right now? Immediately rushing down every wave and never worrying about surviving is so much harder for me as a casual than trying to survive without worrying about offense. Yeah, that makes sense too. I do want them to be careful about buffing creeps too, because if we just go back to the disruption meta, that's not fun either. I don't want every game to be sniper shots and Dwarven artillery, because that's what will happen. That's why we need to be really careful about asking for buffing creeps, because playing against Dwarven artillery and musketeers every single game is, you know, you gotta think about that. Let's get a big worm here. Why did the worm go for those two, bruh? It's not what I want. Let's start sending him sandworms. Why not? Let's also do this. Alright, the sandworms aren't going to do anything because he has dwarf. Unfortunate misplay from Dro. It's okay. I just call the dragon to die. There we go. Let's move these over here. The dwarf will be really good against this guy here. Let me move Hacksaw down since it's not going to do anything against the boss. We get another worm here. Very, very close to getting another worm here. I was trying to spam it. Let's just use that now. Use worm. Go, go, go. Worm, I need you to go off. Huge. I think it ate my gunners though, unfortunately. That could be bad. Come on, go to Kingpin. Alright, not bad. This is still not great. Alright, now I just cheese gunners, I guess. Dwarf making it so that they can't respawn, though. It's rough. It's gonna be really unfortunately close. Bro, this one witch is taking out my gunner. Alright, we barely got him. We'll take that. Hacksaw or Grawl stronger? I actually think they're pretty close, XD. Like, I was saying, back when there were still random maps, I was saying Hacksaw and Grawl were, like, the best heroes in the game. And I truly believe that. People will say dragons are stronger because of their utility, and I can understand that too. But since everybody was running musketeers, and your dragon was dead almost all of the time, having a tank was really, really valuable. That's why I loved Hacksaw. Because Hacksaw's not just a tank, but he has a ton of utility. Grawl also has utility. Grawl's stun and his rock throw on a short cooldown is important. That's why I like Hacksaw, because his cooldowns are all very short as well. That's the only problem with Raylan, is Raylan's onslaught ability is really good, but it's only every 37 seconds, and it only lasts 6 seconds. Like, they need to buff that to, like, last 12 seconds. And don't get me wrong, it's really good. Like, when she's going off for those 6 seconds, like, yeah. And it's a free stun, too, every 37 seconds, so it's like another stun spell. But also we got the same guy here. Let's see if he quits the game, because it's taking a little while to load in. That's usually what happens. Did he quit and then go back in? Is my app gonna crash and get leaked on Twitter? Alright, well, let me take the opportunity to ask you guys how you're doing. I mean, let's run a poll, actually. Yeah, exactly, Winlad. You couldn't have said it any better. Raylan Onslaught gives her a melee attack for 6 seconds. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that took so long. Alright, the poll is going to be, is the worm going under the radar? Yes. No, because I think Worm is going under the radar as, like, the most underrated card right now. That's something that Alex had pointed out in the Discord today. Well, he didn't really point it out. He was just like, he just said that the Worm is really good right now. He didn't say it was underrated, though. Which I can also understand the argument that it's not. Because it definitely has its flaw. Interesting. Alright. This is sometimes why I wish I had paladins in my deck, but you know. At least Hacksaw's a tank, and he should be able to tank. I would hope. I didn't see if he had Flaming Fate, though. If he has Flaming Fate, I gotta lock in here. Let me go back and check. Streamer privilege. He does. Or not Flaming Fate, Solar Blast. And he has a high level Solar Blast, so I gotta be really careful. Let's get Worm here. Let's get this. See, I move Hacksaw back to get those 2 skills off. And he uses Flaming Fate at the end. That's really good for me. Oh, he didn't buy Flaming Fate either. Why would he not get Flaming Fate? Maybe because he saw I had Hacksaw, but even then. It's kind of a no-brainer now. I'm gonna go Screecher Bats here too, just because it distracts his Boneheart. Oh my goodness, what is his Boneheart level 11? Yeah, this is gonna be tough, guys. He has Solar Blast level 10 too. I really gotta lock in here. Oh my. Of course it gets Dark Priest. I'm not really worried about the Dark Priest, but... See, do I have a Worm here? No. Unfortunate. Let's do this, because he doesn't have his Solar Blast on lock yet. Not too shabby. Okay, what we can do here, though, is spam the, Flaming Fate plus Dune Worms. That would be kind of crazy. Which cards do I think should be nerfed? Crossbow Fort. And low-key, you guys may hate me for this, but Mage Tower, I think, needs a slight damage nerf. I know, that sounds crazy. Because the problem with that card right now is that its burst damage is so good. And burst damage right now is just undefeated. Nothing beats it. Let me do this. Let me get a huge Worm. Mid Worm. It's okay. Now let's start getting these Dune Worms to go out already. Put a lot of pressure on this guy. Because he has to move his gunners down. And thankfully for me, I have Flaming Fate. So, oh, he does have reinforcements too, though. Interesting. Gotta respect a person using reinforcements. That's actually ball knowledge. I also didn't realize I picked Call the Dragon. See, this is a dilemma of whether or not I push Call the Dragon or Flaming Fate. I think I go Flaming Fate, though, right? To combo with the worms. Holy RG spam? Yeah, this is how you play. This is how you play this character, though. I don't even blame him. I can definitely understand Worm being a little bit underwhelming. I think it's okay, though, because its main gimmick is the one-shot. So as long as you're getting its one-shot off on priority targets, it's getting good value. See, here I want to wait for these Dillos to show up, and then I want to do this now. Huge. Let's do that. I think he used his Solar Blast. I didn't see, though. Either way, I should be okay. Because if I go Flaming Fate, I can also go Sniper Shots here, and that's a lot of pressure. Let's go double Dune Worms, though. Put a little bit more pressure on this guy than he would like. Also going to start to go with the Roars, maybe. The double Worm in front is kind of crazy. I'm surprised he didn't go with double Worm. He'd get a lot more value. Look at how lazy this guy is. That one bandit is buying me this much gold. Lazy Boneheart players, I can't stand them, bro. Like, look at this guy. This is the kind of guy that we call the real scrollers. He's basically playing with one hand, and then he has another phone up, and he's scrolling reels on the other hand. Or he's doing something else, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Let's wait. Poly so that they move slower. Do this. Yo, what are we doing? No! Alright, it's fine. I kind of sold that, though. No, no, no. The Worm is a card I'd actually love to have high level just for the extra bonus damage and having stronger sand dune worms. I feel like that'd be kind of crazy, you know? Because like it actually does do a decent amount of damage. I feel like the worm, like I never even buy the worm for its damage. I just buy it for the one shot, and for me, like the extra damage it does is just like a bonus. It's just like, you know, having your cake and eating it too. Same damage as BM, that would make sense, because BM doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does, like, you know, serviceable amount. I don't know if I said that right. I can't speak English, and that's my main language, guys. It's tough out here. This is what happens when you play Kingdom Rush battles. Your brain goes to complete rot. Let's upgrade these guys. We're on wave 6 already? My goodness. Swarm now. Huge. Swarm again, actually. I like that. The only problem is we don't really have boss damage. No, Axa, don't die! Okay. I mean, we can get boss damage with gunners, but I'm kind of just trying to overwhelm this guy, honestly. You know what I mean? Get what I'm putting down, chat? It's like, look at this guy. This guy can't do anything, bro. Double sniper shots. Let's upgrade this. Let's move Hacksaw up. I want more disruption. Alright, we got him. Yeah, the Dune Worms! Let's go. Feels good to beat a high-level Boneheart. If only it was level 13, then I would have won my own giveaway. Wait, what? I'm doing a giveaway? How are we doing, Cat Lover channel? Yeah, Flaming Fate did go crazy there. I got lucky that I got Flaming Fate because sniper shots wouldn't have been enough. Mexican came at the right time, hell yeah. That's what I like to say. I did get a little bit lucky on the Flaming Fate, but... You know... What does he expect? It came up on the first round, too, so he could have picked Flaming Fate as well. But even then, he should have known that I was going to pick it, and he should have gone with anything other than gunner spam. Knowing I have sniper shots, too, like, that's just... That's kind of silly. Yeah, bro did get wormed. Shout out to Morgan, too. The real Morgan. If you don't know who that is, then you're sleeping under a rock like Patrick Starr. The real Morgan named himself Get Wormed for a little bit. And that's actually his name when we had our matchup in this video. Dro versus Get Wormed. It was a hype match, too, actually. Barasad versus Boneheart. It's a very hype match. I actually had a crazy comeback. He did blunder a little bit, but still, it was a good match. We got our Malik player here. I didn't see what this guy had. I should probably go back. Streamer privileges. He has Solar Blast, too. He's running Solar Blast Mage. Crossbow for it. Necromancer. Who would have guessed? Interesting. I'm surprised he went with it that early. Usually on wave 1, you can always hold Solar Blast. Because now this Malik's going to get blown up. Does the damage stack? Alright, well, he's dead, so I don't care. As long as he's dead. As long as that man's dead. I hate these boosters. None of these boosters help me. I'm gonna go Thunderbird, though. An interesting 50-50 split, though, on the whether or not the worm's underrated. Well, 55-45, but it's pretty close. Oh my goodness, Broodmother, I don't like that. I don't like it, I don't like it. One shot, big. I was expecting that. My hacksaw timing is immaculate. Really knows what to do here. Let's upgrade the worm. Also buy gunners in the back for insurance. You know me and my insurance. Actually, the worm is doing a lot of damage there. My goodness, destroyed those polymorphed bandits. And I know they're polymorphed bandits, but still. Thunderbird used to be such a menace. Yeah, now it's so weak. Well, I was just saying, XD, that I wished I would go back to limited boosters and then make the mini-bosses strong again. That way, you know, we're not dealing with 3 mini-bosses, but the one mini-boss we're dealing with is harder. Because then it would actually feel like a mini-boss. Right now, the mini-bosses just kind of feel like... I don't know, nothing. The only thing mini-bosses are good for is stacking them so that you can buy time. Which they're good in that way. If you're going for troop boosters, you want to stack troop boosters. You want to stack, like, multiple of them. Ooh, he did go for Solar Blast already, too. I'm gonna get huge value here. Silly, silly Malik players. I gotta lock in. The worm's also really helping against the Necromancer skeleton, surprisingly. The problem here, though, is taking out the boss. I'm gonna sell this and buy more gunners. That will help me take out the boss a lot faster. He also doesn't have Dark Priests on me. I wanted to be careful about that like last game. That's why I couldn't really buy the Dark Priests. Or that's why I couldn't buy the gunners in the front. Let's buy Magic Golems here. Magic Golems will be nice. For something to use his Sabotage on. If he even has Sabotage, I didn't see. I would assume he does if he's running double Necromancer. Or double Mage Tower. Let's go Dune Worms to put more pressure on his Malik as well. Let's do that. Let's Poly now. Use a worm. Oh, I barely moved Hacksaw out of the way. Let's use another worm now. Huge. Look how much damage it did to the Broodmother. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly to my calculations. Head ass. I love being a head ass, guys, if you couldn't tell by now. Let's polymorph that and then move Hacksaw down. Because I'm letting all these things leak. Leaky butthole moment. He cleared that really fast too, unfortunate. Malik moment. Let's get these max. He has good placement on his towers, that's the problem here. Like I said, just gotta go for the max mana shields at this point. I got pretty mid boosters this round, but I keep saying no excuses today. Gotta lock in and win no matter what. No matter what, chat. I gotta win. Can I one-shot this Death Rider? No, but I can stun now. Worm now. Big worm. Let's poly that. Move Hexaw down. Get another big worm. Okay, I'll take that. Let's move these guys over here. Let's just use Solar Blast so I don't troll. He's putting a lot of pressure with the double Necromancer, that's the problem. If I'm gonna lose, it's because of the double Necro. Unfortunate. I'm saying if I'm gonna lose, because I'm about to lose. There's nothing I can do against this. I mean, I could get the Roars. Wow, it even works on the Polymorph troops? Okay. Yeah, this is an issue, if you guys couldn't tell. Do I have a Worm up? Nope. Another Worm over here would be kind of nice, actually. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to happen there. I think we're cooked, though. Of course we get Ghost now. Ghost would have been so good at the beginning, but then it always gives you the best booster on the last wave. It's literally like how this game goes sometimes, straight up. Like, it feels like on purpose, too. And I use my stun. Rep! I got a worm back there to try and, like, stack up another one-shot. I'm gonna have to use this as soon as I can. Come on. Why isn't it popping up? I know it's there! Now it pops up. I mean, that's still a decent value, but... Oh my god, he's hit me with that. We can't do anything against this, guys. We're cooked. Deep fried. Deep fried chicken. See, that's why I have to nerf Mage and Crossbow for it. It's literally the two best towers in the game by far. Minus 11. Alright, we were actually close in trophies. When will they revert the unhealthy for the game change? Oh yeah, I know. Prime Barbs versus Thunderbirds. Yeah, remember when Barbs were an instant lock in everybody's deck? I was talking with Alberto and he was saying that we may see a lot more Barbs because of Boneheart Wyverns, but I don't know. They're definitely useful. And I think for some matchups maybe, but I think Archery Scouts get the job done with also having more boss killing potential. And we have another Dwarven Artillery user here. I swear this guy stream snipes me. There's no way I play this guy this many times on stream. And he's not sniping me. Right? I didn't really give up XD, but like, I don't know. I just don't see how I can win that. Against double Necromancer. Unfortunately. Which is why I'm going to do the same thing. Even though he's hilarious, so it's not going to matter. I don't care, I'm going to use this. Oh my god, he picked Farmer Tower. Yeah, exactly, my turn to use 2 Necros, although I don't think I win just because I have 2 Necros straight up. Necro on this map is really good, though. Necro spam. Like, if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be on this map. I know my timing there was not great. I should go triple Necro here. I know, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You guys watching the World Cup at all? Messi scoring a hat-trick. Did you guys see that? How we doing, Dr. Wolves? Messi scoring a hat-trick is actually crazy, bro. Messi's the GOAT. I used to be a Ronaldo believer for so long, but, like, Messi's the GOAT. I can't say anything about it anymore. It's mid to late June and they have yet to nerf them, yeah. Well, I mean, it took them, you see how long it took them to nerf Gunners? And I think that's low-key on the community for not pushing the Gunners nerfs until, like, you know, like 3 months after they came out. I blame the community for that one, high key. Which I know you guys may not like that take, but that's my take. Start getting these up. I'm gonna leave Hacksaw up here. He should be able to take care of this stuff. Stun that. Let's do this. Okay, not terrible, actually. Let's buy this. Even though I should have been upgrading the top Necros, I had to do it here. Let's get Death Rider as soon as possible. Death Rider buys so much time. See the ghosts, too? If I had ghosts in that last game, guys, straight up, I may have had a chance. Maybe, even though ghosts are still RNG and I could have got cooked with the spawn percentage. Yeah, negative. And the thing is, I don't even feel bad about the Gunner situation because I put out a video saying this is the meta with Gunners, and, like, people still didn't really catch on. And I was like, this is hard meta. Like, this is the fastest way to kill bosses. And to be fair, it was still harder to kill creeps back then. But when you think about it being the only way to kill bosses back then, it's like, you know, somebody's got to catch on eventually, I don't know. But how was work? I'm actually not working right now because I got a new job and I start August 10th, thankfully. So I'm off for a little bit. Like, I just got that. But if I was working, it would be good. Which is going to be tough because I start both of my jobs in August, so I'm literally going to be working every single day of my life. But I still go out during the day and the weekends. So yeah, my day was good. I actually got a buzz cut today. Believe it or not, Chad, I went with the buzz cut finally. It was just time to do it. Yeah, don't feel bad, Val, because I like being busy. I'm one of those people that would rather work every single day than, like, have days off. It's kind of how I feel with streaming, too. Like, I know I took yesterday off, but that's because Boneheart came out, and I was kind of like, bruh. I was so demotivated when I saw Boneheart to come out, but when it comes to streaming, like, I definitely need days off to recharge. But I wish I could go every day, because I feel like I'm, like, more in the groove of things. Let's buy that. Let's leave that Hacksaw there. I don't have that worm up yet? No! The one shot. Alright, let's do this then. Like, it'll be, like, I was just working for, like, a month straight, basically. And it was fun when I, like, have an hour in between work and then go right to streaming. It was tiring, but I did like it. Alright, he started hitting me with the Dwarven, finally. So, let's hit this. Oh my, did you see that worm value? My goodness. Let's get poison. Let's also buy the third Death Rider. Surely this guy doesn't keep up with 3 Death Riders, right? Surely. Oh, he's got Max Farmer and Dwarven Artillery Disruption. I just gotta leave Hacksaw down here, basically. Do you guys know if the worm cooldown goes down every level? Oh, I could go ambushes here, low-key. It's not gonna do anything. Let's just get an extra level on the Magma Golem. Melandar, Anteater, how we doing, guys? Work fatigue? It depends, Valg. It really depends. Like, if I'm having rough days at work, then yeah, I'm probably gonna have fatigue. But, like, when I'm enjoying what I'm doing... Like, in college, bro, I worked for, like... I think the most I worked was, like, 27 days straight once. Which isn't even crazy. Like, I know people who work more than that, but... You know... It becomes a lot. Let's also do this. Oh, I meant to do Solar Blast there. I wasted Polymorph, unfortunately. Good go, Indro. Let's see if we can get some Dune Worms up here. I'm gonna move Hacksaw up here. I'm gonna try not to get cooked by these radars and the Dwarven Artillery. Surely he can't keep up with 3 Death Riders, though, right? Surely. Alright, there's damage on the boss. Let's get the Dune Worms going. Release the worms! Cooldown does decrease. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. And yeah, Stormy, you're gonna hold off on the haircut until Hammerhold releases. Bruh, good luck. I remember when we thought Hammerhold was gonna, like, take a while. Or, like, it was gonna, like, release, like, kinda quickly. That was cap. We're actually kind of swarming this guy. I did not need to upgrade that worm. That was kind of useless. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm also, like, somehow damaging the boss more than him. I think we got him with the spam here, guys, actually. Let's hit him with that since he has no paladins. He got rid of his paladins, and now he's going to buy them again. Watch this. Paladins top left once he has eco, but he has no eco. It's also stunned now because he's low-key stalling this out more than me. Watch, he's still going to win. He's probably going to beat me here, straight up. Do we have one more one-shot? No, we don't, which is why we sell this. And we start actually trying to take out the boss. And of course the gunners are going to get cooked by that. Gotta love it. Can I get a one-shot here? Huge, that's free eco. I can't lose, not like this. Not like the Raider, not the Raider. Muskets for the win. The Dune Worms! Oh, I killed the boss, nice. Huge dub against Aaron here. Can the Hollow Sandworm devour even flying allied heroes? Yes, they can. Yeah, I was kind of lucky that I got ghosts there. And I was also lucky that the ghosts actually spawned. But I'll take a win against Aaron any day. I feel like that guy stream snipes me. It does suck that we have to wait 2 hours for this magic chest. And that we only have 1 chest left in the bonus chest because I didn't play yesterday. Alright, I played this guy earlier. I beat this guy earlier. He's got the same deck, too. He's running the double barracks, but I did kind of put a lot of pressure on him with worms. It wasn't this map, though, so I won't be able to replicate what I did earlier, probably. Let's go Gom Balloons. That's really good for stalling time and distracting Barisad. Thunderbird. Alright, so see, he wasted his damage spell, which means I can do this and put the most pressure this guy's ever going to see on him in wave 1. Also buy this. Don't even need to use that. Do this. Look at how perfectly I'm playing this wave. Is this a Drone Masterclass right now? This is what happens when I don't make excuses. When I lock in. How good do I think Barisad is now? Barisad is good, but I actually like other heroes over him. A lot of heroes over him. Like, I think he's probably number 6. I think it goes like Alaria, Malik, and they're like probably 1A, 1B. And then probably Boneheart, and then like Deidre. Maybe like Loki Hacksaw if you're goated like me. And then I think Barisad and Ice Skelt are tied, personally. I think they both bring their own unique aspects to the game, and I think that if you play them correctly, then, you know, they bring their own value. Anteater will say that Barisad is better, but I don't think so. And the old Creep better, though, I do think Barisad was by far better. just because of the opportunity cost of your dragon always being dead. Ice Scout was good for stalling, like, when the game first came out. But when Forsaken came out, Barrisad became better because you needed to do damage, and your hero was also always dead. So, I don't think the extra gold matters as much as it used to, either. But he's good. Like, Barrisad's not bad. He's better than Ingvar, if that says anything. Ashbite? I don't know where to rank Ashbite, really. Ashbite's the dragon that you want to play if you want to have fun and you don't want to, like, I don't know. Like, if you want to really, like, try and stack some crazy, crazy artillery strategy with, like, Tesla, Worm, Battle Mecha, you could do that with Ashbite, then use Rain of Fire, you get, like, an extra 13% damage or something. You could do that. You could. You know what I mean? But do you want to, is, like, the real question. Yeah, Ashbite is lower tier. But Alora's low-key not terrible. I was actually seeing, I was watching PolyX play Alora. Which, you know, he doesn't have too much experience in battles, but it was just fun watching him play Alora. Shout out PolyX, he's fun to watch. W-Mans, another content creator, go sub to PolyX. Also go sub to Stormy and Anteater if you guys haven't. I'll know if you don't. How are we doing, Sam? I'm doing good. You have Boneheart now? Nice. Yeah, the coin farm this weekend, guys, is gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. To say the least. It's just PolyX? Yeah, I thought I said that. Maybe I didn't, though. Maybe I'm trolling. PolyX the Wise. Maybe it came off as Pollux. Because I'm, you know, weird. And I can't speak English, which is my first language, by the way. I'll restart spamming this guy, though. Even though he has Archmage. Not enough spam! Let's use this. Big, I like that. Let's use this. Huge, that's exactly what I wanted. Let's do this, just because why not? Fuck it. He only has one barracks down, so we'll use sniper shots. Or he has two, actually, I didn't see that, because I'm bad at the game. Let's move these gunners down here. Let's move these gunners slightly down so they don't get hit by the raiders. Let's upgrade those, move them back a little bit. Locked in, chat, locked in. I do have to be careful for dissipated balloons, though. Motivated you to make Boneheart level 9, even though everyone says you can use Boneheart mindlessly by using it properly. Helped a lot. Nice. I do think Boneheart's usable at level 9, but it's tough. I'm actually... I don't know if I should go for the comm balloons here. Yeah, fuck it. I think I'm just not a... Oh, it is pronounced Pollux. Interesting. Alright, my bad, Anteater. I do think Boneheart is usable at level 9. Maybe it's a skill issue on my end that I can't, like, really make him work that well. You know, most likely is a skill issue. Oh, I didn't even realize a Crusader spawned down here. When was the last time I saw a Crusader spawn down here? Oh, it probably got, dissipated, maybe. Oh, no, wait, it didn't. See, the Raiders got dissipated. Nice. These Raiders are mad annoying, too. This is why I like Hacksaw, because he doesn't die instantly. As he dies. See his worm? Big worm, it got the Crusader. Use another worm here. Huge value. Start getting these gunners up. I think he actually pushed Thunderbird there. First person to ever unironically push Thunderbird. In June of 2026. It's like this guy bought a Barrisad, like, and then he, like, didn't come back for, like, 6 months, and now he's, like, trying to play how the game used to be. How much you want to bet that's actually what's going on here? I mean, look at his deck. You would have thought this guy quit in, like, October of 2020, actually, the game came out in October. When did Gunners come out? Gunners came out at like the end of November. Oh, look at it, Free Crusader. Thanks, man. Easy gold. Yeah, Summon Rift only has summon days, Sam, because it's, oh, I should have gotten smoke bombs there. I was reading chat. It's only this time, Sam, so the next Summon Rift will go back to 2 weeks. It's just because it's a limited time event. Like the last time they reran Barasat, it was only for that time as well. I'm gonna hit him with the worms. Even though that's probably not the play. Let's do that as well. I'm gonna trust my bottom to go crazy. Let's hit them with this worm. Not terrible. Could have been better. Let's do that actually. Let's hit him with the Death Rider. Oh, he is spawn camping with Gunners though. I gotta be careful for that. Let's do this worm. Big, I like that. Get more sting missiles. Let's move Hacksaw. Actually, let's get Hacksaw on this guy. Nope, let the dog go through. Hey, yo, what the dog doing? Oh my goodness, didn't see all this. Let's just do that, because why not? He's surprisingly not killing the boss. Let's move Hacksaw over here. Do I have a worm one shot? No, I don't. This is where I actually let the boss move forward. So you see what he should be doing is what I'm doing. Selling your towers and now spamming Gunners. Because if you're a cheeky lad like me, you know that's how you win these games. Especially when your hero can't do any damage to the boss. GG. Why is it a good decision for having it 7 days for the more accessible players? I know. It's because when they release an OP hero like this, they want to make it as limited as possible. They love their FOMO. Gunners were at the start of December? Okay, true. That makes sense. I knew it was like end of November, start of December, because it was like right before Hammerhold. Or not Hammerhold, Forsaken. There we go, there's our bonus chest. Now we gotta wait 1 day. I did get Gunners to level 11 though, guys, off stream. If you guys knew, I was like 1 or 2 away. I finally got him there. Which is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. The rerun is to just stall for the next original Summon Rift. And yeah, it is confirmed that the next Summon Rift card will be a new card. So that'll be exciting. Even though I don't know how to feel about it. Without like saying too much, I don't know how to feel about it. And not in a good way. That's what I'll say. Don't sue me. Never hook first. Oh, he's got an Arcane Storm, so it doesn't even matter. Magnus moment. Yeah, we're definitely not going to see original Light Cursed Altar. I know what you mean. An original card would be cool to see in the Summon Rift. I mean, at least we got Solar Blast. Even if Solar Blast was the most obnoxious card in the game with Boneheart, at least we got an original card. Kind of, even though it's not really original because it's just Orion's hero spell. Or not hero spell, it's like one of Orion's abilities. Actually, no, it is a hero spell. What am I saying? Flaming Fate? Alright. That's not what the fans want to see. And he's just stalling time because he's spawn camping with Magnus. And I wasted my one shot at the end there because I'm out of rotation. Actually, let me let Hacksaw heal up. See me kiting. Hold. Huge. Let's get this. Yo, get in there, Hacksaw. Get in there, Gnome. Get gnomed, get wormed. You guys know the drill. I don't even need to use the worm one shot here. I will at the end of the wave, I think. I think that's the play to get some extra value. Is this the end of the wave? Please don't tell me it is. Oh my god, it is, bruh. And he's just getting a ton of free gold because of it? Man! This is not what the fans want to see. Ooh. All three of these were good. I'm gonna go Gomballoons. I almost didn't choose it. Now we buy Death Rider in hopes of making it so that this Magnus can't just infinitely spawn camp. What level is this Magnus? Oh, it's 12. No wonder it's killing literally everything. My goodness. Let's actually use the worm here, since it's not doing anything. How did it reach down there? That's crazy. Or I guess that makes sense. It came out of the portal. But it hit like off the track there. Did you guys see that? It's kind of weird. Since he doesn't have Solar Blast in rotation, I'm going to use mine. I don't know if he has Arcane and Storm and Cycle either. Doesn't matter though, because Necromancer Poison. What level is this Necromancer? 14? Holy, I didn't see this guy's card levels. I'm about to get cooked, bruh. Level 14 Necromancer? What level is his Cursed Altar? 9. And okay. Give us a clue? No. Let's go Blizzard. There's been too much Hammerhold content in the last few months. Well, I got good news for you. The next Season Pass card is Hammerhold themed. Yay! Also, can somebody report the bug with Hacksaw for when he, his respawn timer, like, doesn't start when it should? Somebody could do that, I would thank you very much. That bug has been in the game for a long time now. Oh good, you guys don't have to, but if somebody does, that'd be elite. Somebody cares about Hacksaw like me, which, let's be real, nobody does. Let's just use this. I really should go for another Necromancer here. Even if it doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that, actually. Let's also upgrade this. Oh, he's actually leaking a little bit. A little bit of a leaky butthole. Let's use this. Stun. Move these guys down before they die right away. Put some sandworms down, even though he can easily counter them, probably. Move this up. Let's get a Necro here to do damage on the skeletons. And the spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Elite ball knowledge right there. I don't know what the hell I'm pushing here, bro. I guess I have to push, Wait, what, bro? Oh, I need to save for the max smoke bombs. That's where I went wrong. Oops. Whoops. My bad. Just use this now. And let's roar. I have to win this by stalling out the boss, because I don't think he can really do much boss damage either now. You Hacksaw, get the one shot off, buddy. Alright, good. Now get out. Alright, let's do this, and then let's one shot. You're right, you literally can't do anything to the boss here. Neither can I, because my gunners are going to be perma-dead. Wait. gotta make sure these gunners are like somewhat split up, just so that like that they don't die to the Flaming Fate right away. Bad, that was bad, I know. No, Hacksaw! Move these guys down. Oh my goofy I'm gonna leak. Leaky butthole, no! Move over! No, the trickster! Also now these gunners aren't doing anything. Neither is this necromancer. No! Go to the ground! I only had one heart left, damn. Rip. I'm not going to say anything about the new Rift. RG should have been added to Forsaken Chests, yeah. The thing is, I've been saying if they don't add Gunners, Asura, and Barrisat to Forsaken Chests, when Hammerhold drops, then Ironhide just doesn't want people to enjoy their game. That's like, if you want to take anything away from that stream, it's that statement right there. And I'm going to say it again just because of how important it is. If Ironhide doesn't add Barrisat, Gunners, and Asura to Forsaken Valley chest when Hammerhold drops, they don't care about their game. Somebody clip that. I actually like this map a lot for the strategy. It's against Malik though, of course. This is an experienced Malik player too, and he's going to be doing the Ranger spam. Just pack it up, Chad. Pack it up. Does he have Solar Blast though? That can make or break the game. He doesn't. He doesn't have Solar Blast, chat. You know what that means. He's got Gunners though, I don't like that. He's doing Gunner spam too. I didn't see what booster I picked. I don't know what booster I went with. Clips were removed from for YouTube for AI. Holy L. Common YouTube L. That's why I gotta stream on Twitch. He's giving me a lot of worm value, I'll say that. If my Musketeer could do something here. Yo, Musketeer, if you let this wolf go through, you, okay. It's about to get personal there on that Musketeer. About to get real personal. Watching Dro play is more fun than playing, yeah, because I get to suffer instead of you guys. Am I right? Oh, he's got Worm too? Oh my goodness. Let's go Ambushers, why not? Even though Ambushers don't do anything. Another Eldro play. All those boosters were bad. I should have just waited to try and see if I get a better booster, but I kind of want to push one for tier 4. Because, you know, that's how the game is played. Let's do this. Holy, really good value. No, Hacksaw, don't kill everything. You're too good, Hacksaw. Nerf Hacksaw. Yeah, facts. W chat. For real, guys. Makes playing this game actually fun. His Malik died somehow. I'll take it. I'm gonna go with another worm here, believe it or not. I usually go Gunners in that spot, and I move the Gunners down. But he's kind of just feeding me worm value, so I don't know. Let's push Magma Elementals, why not? Even though his Gunners will be able to one-shot them, why not? And they have RNG placement on where they spawn on the map, because, you know, it's not getting much battles if there's not RNG, am I right? Yeah. Let's actually polymorph that. I should have solar blasted that. I still could, but nah. Let's do this. Look at that worm value. My goodness. Let's go sniper shots right away. Put pressure on his Malik just so he can't, like, res right away. Oh, he put ghosts on me, bro. He's hitting me with the ghosts. I don't like that. Let's do this. No, it went the wrong way. Still got value, though. Just that goated. Yeah, ghosts are not good here. Okay, did he just get this many ghosts on tier 1, or am I tripping? Yeah, let's go with the 2 magma elementals. I think pushing ambushers here would have been a lot more interesting, I will say. I just have an anteater in my ear saying, don't push ambushers, it's not going to get value. And I feel like here it actually would get value. Because if anything, he's got to move his gunners down. And then he has to have his Malik on them at all times, basically. Or one or the other, basically. Let's do this. Not bad. Would have liked that golem to die, but it's okay. Let's stun that. I'm gonna do this. Whoa. Terrible value. Who would have guessed? Let's get the Death Riders. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I need to get these Death Riders. I'm gonna poly all that. Upgrade these gunners because my backline's kind of lacking. Do this. Not terrible. Gotta get this going. Oh, that was actually really good. Holy, and I got the one shot on the wrong target, unfortunately. I'm gonna go with this. My sniper shots, my 1 sniper shots are actually putting in work. Yeah, we're kind of locked in. Do we go worms? Worms are kind of OP, no? I just don't have a max worm, that's the problem. And I'd rather not go max golem here. Ooh, this is weird, chat. This is weird. I don't know what to do. Do we have our one-shots coming up, or we have one shot coming up? Legendary Mirage. That'd be crazy. Legendary Bolin with the release of Genesis. That would be hype. I'd actually love that, bro. I love Bolin, even though he sucks in the original game. I used to use Bolin just because I was like, yeah, ranged is good, guys. Ranged equals opportunity cost. I even knew about opportunity cost when I was a Jit. I just didn't even, like, I literally didn't care about stats. Little did I know. I was completely wrong. Let's upgrade, let's just go Necromancer. Because if anything, we can get poison. Let's do this. Yeah, let's buy poison now. Let's stall him, because I think that's how we're going to win this game, unfortunately. I'm going to go with the Disrupt game here. I don't think it's going to win, though. Like, look at how much space he has, bro. Now he just moves his Gunners over, and he wins the game. Someone bot. No! Wait. Big. Can we get more one-shots off with the sniper shots? I don't think we stall long enough. That's our problem here. Nice! Another game lost to the stalling. I should have just gone all rocket gunners. If I had 3 rocket gunners here, I actually could have killed him. Straight up. Nope. I sold the bag. Per usual. Bro is actually close too, that's what makes it even harder to accept. If I just locked in and bought more gunners instead of muskets, I probably could have won. What was that emote he did at the end? Oh, the Deirdre lock-in. You think we're gonna get a new dragon or other heroes? Eventually. Unfortunately, I don't want new dragons. Phantom. I played this guy many times. Spam crossbow with Ilaria? I'd rather not. That strategy is hurting my soul currently. That's why we're using Worm today. I'm trying to use Worm Hacksaw because if you guys are just tuning in now, basically my Hacksaw deck needed Ultimate Strike, but since Solar Blast is in the game, I need an actual damage spell that does AoE to be able to counter Solar Blast. And so Worm kind of makes up for missing out on that, that one shot. I don't know if this guy has Solar Blast though. I should have locked in and checked. He has Magnus though. He doesn't have Solar Blast. Okay, that's huge for us. Look at this guy's already in trouble. Poor Phantom. This is the goated Musketeer map, or not Musketeer, Necromancer spam map. Let's go Armored Golems. Using Glacial Druid. Also, we got 47 votes. 62% of you guys say Worm is going under the radar. I think it's tough because like a lot of people probably didn't buy the pass last season either. Like I feel like there's even more people involved now with Kingdoms. So there's probably more people with Cursed Altar than there is with Worm. Does that make sense? That's so rough, bro. See, Solar Blast is the dumbest card in the game. We'll take it though. That's why you need to save. Like, actually, shout out to John P. Maybe John P is lurking in here, but he was like, he takes a damage spell to counter Solar Blast, and I was like, damn, he's actually right. You just gotta save Thunderbolts or, Rain of Fire for Solar Blast. Burgeranus, how we doing, man? Shout out Burgeranus with the goated name. Alright, we got a Boneheart player here, level 10 Boneheart. This is not gonna be easy. Again. I think I'm going to lock in here, though, and just go with the 1 muskets and spam the gunners and not actually troll this time. Because I should have won that last match against the Malik player if I just actually went with the boss killing strategy. I don't know why I think my disruption is actually going to work. Because I'm a cocky bastard. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you're a cocky bastard. No shame. I do kind of like muskets there, though. I don't know. Actually, no, let me just go gunners. What am I doing? Stop trolling, bro. Lock in. Or maybe I should go gunner or musketeers for the Boneheart. Nah, he's paladins, actually, never mind. 2s in the chat are crazy. Wyverns are so annoying because it kind of feels like you have to use Polymorph on them. Like, look at this bullshit, bro. He also went Farmer Tower, that's so annoying. Let's go Worm bottom. Polymorph this BS. Solar Blast that. Baja Blast that. Gotta lock in. Alright, this Farmer Tower is actually going to end my run. This guy knows too much ball knowledge. We're stalling a lot of time here, though. What game is this? Yeah, it's Clash Royale. I'm joking. This game is Kingdom Rush Battles. Legendary Summon Ref for free-to-play players is useless because we only get 10 tokens. It is tough. You literally have to play every day. Like I keep saying to people, this game is more pay to, or this game is play to play. No, play to win. More than it is pay to win. Which I know sounds crazy because it kind of is. But like missing out on banners because of the FOMO is worse than You know, just like buying stuff. Because, like, yeah, sure, you can buy stuff in this game to win, but even, like, the whale pack isn't that great right now. And I'm gonna let the trickster go through. Okay, never mind. Let's get this going. Bro, this guy's farmer tower on me is actually just cooking the living shit out of me. And I didn't get any value, and I wasted the one shot. Oh my goodness, Chad. Yeah, playing every 3 hours to get your bonus or get your chests is a good idea, for sure. Alright, we're both struggling here, so I don't know. Maybe I should have just gone for that muskets. Because the muskets here would be getting insane value. And I feel like he's actually struggling to defend. Which he shouldn't be. I know, I shouldn't have used the worm there. At least we're buying time and getting eco in this guy. Look at his 5 necromancers. My goodness. I mean, I'm giving him a reason to push it with these Banish Shields and Smashers. Yeah, definitely. Well, the thing is with this game is you can win free to play. But you, like, have to lock in and you have to play and get your event tickets. If you're not getting your event tickets, then you're trolling. Or I should say, like not using your events tickets on slot. Like, realistically, as a free-to-play player, you have to, like, save your tickets for literally months to, like, invest in a level 10 legendary, and then use that level 10 legendary to your advantage. I'm gonna go with another worm, because we need one-shot value right here, or else we're not gonna be able to keep up. We'll go with that. Also, I should get this Necromancer up, too. His Boneheart's dead, and I don't know how. But we don't question things like that around here. Let's move these gunners down. Move these gunners over. I hate how the trickster can go invisible right there, and then he, like, just pops up again right at the end of the exit. Cheeky bastard. Come back here. I do like pushing the Smasher here, though. A shooter like Marvel's, but it's all Kingdom Rush heroes. It's actually a good idea. I've never heard that. That would be very interesting. Because obviously I've been talking about Overwatch a lot. I'm a big Overwatch guy. I want to play Marvel Rivals here and there more, but it's like I only play Squirrel Girl. Because I'm a Junkrat main in Overwatch. Hopefully I didn't lose subscribers saying that. Let's go with Solar Blast here. Is he pushing? No, he's not pushing Ambushers. Interesting. I think he's pushing... I don't know what he's pushing, actually. He's not pushing anything. Oh, the Trickster's going invisible. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Big Sandworm, I like that. Let's go with Sandworm here. I just need any Sandworm value I can get right now. No, no, no! The Sneaky Bush! Okay. Would have been tragic to lose to the Sneaky Bush. Hey, why are they actually going through? Let's get the one shot on the balloon. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Let's get a poison on the bottom. Nope. L poison. Buzzsaws? Huge Buzzsaws. I think it barely just got off before the polymorph. Oh, we got him. If we lock in here. Yeah! Let's go. You play Junkrat 2 before I swapped to tank role? That's a good idea. I play Junkrat and Torb. Does that tell you what kind of person I am, guys? Junkrat Torb main. I actually used to go stupid in scrims for with Torbjorn. I went so crazy with Torbjorn in a scrim once, they actually banned Torbjorn against, like, 3.9k scrim, which I know 3.9k isn't that high, but, like, that's still, like, high masters, and we were, like, 1 masters player, like, 3 diamonds and a plat. So that's pretty good. Also, for my school, we won our division against like top 500 people. We won against University of Montreal, which was kind of crazy. They had 3 top 500 players at the time, and our highest person was a Masters player with 3 diamonds and a plat. That's how like good we were, like just playing as a team. They did have a Ryan 1 trick though, to be fair. 2 Royal Archers was not the play, yeah. I totally understand that, Winlad. Although I can see from his perspective, like foaming at the mouth to want to get 2 Royal Archers there. But yeah, you're right, it's not the play. Alright, what is this guy running? Classic deck. We can survive here. Yeah, I never ran Zen Sig. Well, they wouldn't, our coach wouldn't let us run Zen, even though I was kind of nice at Zen. Unfortunately. I was a support player too. I played Kiriko like every single game, and it was like depressing. The life of a Kiriko player. I did play Lucio too, though. Lucio was a lot of fun. Lucio's like my 3rd best hero. Now, our coach was actually pretty good in some ways and not great in other ways. Like, our coach really knew how to emphasize playing with each other, and also ult economy. I can't tell you how many teams we beat and how much better we were, like, able to, like, play up to our competition just because of our ult economy and playing together and communication. Especially because that's what, like, we were struggling with. If we didn't have that, we would have been cooked. So I gotta give it to our coach. But I do think our hero pool could have increased. Like, I went crazy with Junkrat and scrims, too. Which, I mean, we had a DPS player, to be fair. Like, they kind of, like, it was just better for me to be on support, but still. It was a little bit sad. At least I got to play Junkrat in 1 scrim. You know what I mean? At least I got to go off once with my guy. Oh, this is bad, actually. Gotta upgrade this Necromancer down here. Good Orisa player, that's fire. I have the Orisa, I have all of the Avatar The Last Airbender skins. The Orisa Appa skin is so fire. The Aang Zen skin, too. Actually goated. Let's get a one-shot there. Yeah, let's play for boss here again. I was gonna get cocky with another worm, but let's just play for boss and stop trolling. What is the best thing to buy if you buy something? Honestly, man, buy scrolls. Buy scrolls and then get a good Summon Rift hero. Like, investing in Boneheart isn't a good idea. I mean, isn't a bad idea, but I don't know. Yeah, you have to know map metas. It's 100%. Like you said, like Circuit with Sigma and Zen is like a must. Which we were still able to win, but honestly we struggled on Circuit a lot. I think it's because we weren't playing meta. But you played Deadlock off launch and you went like 0-19 and never touched the game again. I've never played Deadlock or really seen much gameplay on it, but it doesn't look... I don't know. Doesn't look like my cup of tea. Like, I'd rather play Marvel Rivals than Deadlock. Why would you play either when you have Overwatch? Like, people who genuinely like Marvel Rivals over Overwatch, I don't understand. At all. Unless you like the IP. Then sure. And some of the characters are fun to play. But the engine, the only problem with Marvel Rivals is the engine that it runs on. Marvel Rivals isn't a bad game, it's just the engine that it runs on is actually really bad. The only problem with Overwatch is that it was so unbalanced for so long, but then they finally added hero bans. Like, if we gotta give Marvel Rivals its flowers, it's because it added hero bans to Overwatch and made Overwatch good again. Playing tank and support is really hard, yeah, definitely. I do think DPS is like simultaneously the easiest and hardest role to play. It's hard to say. Deadlock is really sweaty, like sweatier than League and Dota. That's crazy. I've been watching Jinxie play League a little bit. I just can't get, like, I can't play that myself. I like Smite. I'm a Smite guy because I'm really weird in the head. That'll, like, really tell you what kind of person I am. I play Smite over League. I just think Smite is, like, more interactive. Like, the way it's, like, third person. Like, something about that to me is just a lot more fun and, like, makes me feel like I'm really interacting with the game. I don't know. Oh, why didn't he one-shot the golem, bro? Sarlacc pit not eating the right target. I do kind of want to push the Dune Worms here, although I think Sniper Shots actually get decent value as well. Probably not. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I should just start pushing for Gunners for the boss damage. Yeah, I was actually just looking at that, Nate. I was seeing how you had the 4.8k hours in Destiny. I'm like, this guy's mental. But to be fair, you have a lot of time being AFK. So it is probably more like 4k hours. Which I haven't hopped back on that game. I was playing a little bit. I did like the first few levels in Renegades, and then I was like, eh. I got some kills with Outbreak Perfected and Crucible. And I was like, now I just want to play Overwatch. He used to play League. I think Stormy used to play League as well a lot. That's what he was saying. We were comparing... I've heard from people like either League is really good at balancing or it's really bad. But like the way... I think Vincent was saying this or somebody else was saying this. The way League of Legends does their balance patches is that they'll do like very, very minuscule balances. Like, you know, 5% here and there. And then they'll just like keep adjusting it slightly over time. And I've been saying, like, that's the way they gotta do it, bro. Like, that's the way to balance if they're gonna do it. Let's go with 2 early worms here. The early worm gets the bird. That's how you say it, right, guys? That's the saying. Alright, let's lock in and get these Gunners up. You hit Masters today? That's crazy, bro. I feel like it's not easy to climb in MOBA games. Like, at all. Oh my goodness, Hacksaw's just getting beaten to hell over here. Survived on 129 health, goated. No, my Gunners, don't die. Alright, his Magnus is dead, which means he can't arcane. Oh, never mind. There's his Magnus. Okay, never mind. Spoke too soon. Arcane Storm coming in clutch. Yeah, that would be sick. Let people, like, just have, like, a crazy modding community for Destiny. Imagine the mods people could create for Destiny. That'd be insane. League is ass, but I would generally tear people up with Swain, top lane. And, in Smite, I was a Sylvanas main. If you know, you know. Maybe there's one sneaky Smite player in the chat. I would hope not, though, because that game's kind of dookie. It's not. But the fact that they went from Smite to Smite 2, and the only real difference in that game is, like, there is no difference, honestly. It's just for monetization reasons, really. Like, it was for the engine, but the engine didn't do jack shit. I was actually pissed, and I lost my Ymir Chibi skin. All for that dumbass engine, man. The Ymir Chibi skin, even though Ymir sucks. I lost the best skin in the game. All for nothing. I want my Ymir Chibi skin. They're starting to bring back some of the skins, but it's not the same. It's not the same until I get that Chibi skin. Is this guy just gonna lose, man? How's this guy keeping up? No, Hexa! Oh my god. He almost got lit up. He almost got flattened. Alright, this is where I rotate into Gunners. This guy's actually gonna hold this off. This is all about stalling time, guys. This is why we stall time. This is the entire point. Because at the end of the day, this is why we rush. Cinema! No, I'm joking. How are we doing, ready? Tried to play Smite, but couldn't get into it. I totally understand why people like League over Smite as well. Like 100%. Like my friends call me like actually like special ed for playing Smite over League, and I get it. But then again, if you play League, you like hate your life. Even League players will be the first players to tell you that. Lord Blackburn would be sick. I think Blackburn would be a cool legendary spell reinforcement. Thoughts? Kind of like how it is in Alliance. Yeah, I also only played Smite casually. I didn't play competitively WinLAD. That's why like hearing Stormy getting to Masters is crazy to me. Are we an Ice Scout player here? Level 13 Ice Scout? Oh my goodness. What else does this guy have in his bag of tricks? Before I get absolutely rolled because I don't check. Or he's got a level 11 battle mecha. Interesting. Oh boy, let me lock in here. Let's go. The Solar Blast actually got off on that Bandit Glider there. Bandit Glider is kind of underrated, but I do like the Goblin Balloons here better. I'm gonna buy Worm off the bat. No! He's buying so much time. Ooh, huge Saw Blades from Hacksaw. You lock in. Huge. Yeah, 5 stacks in any of those kind of games are a lot of fun. Alright, let's go Screecher Bats. Screecher Bats plus T1 Goblin Balloons are going to be nasty. Mark my words. Oh no! I want to use the one shot on that. It's fine though. Let's stun early. Ooh, he hit me with the Bandit Shields. Run that. No. The very last second. Alright, we got it off. Nice. WW. Stun that. Oh, that's a lot of bandits. That's a lot of damage. Let's go another Necro. Yeah, I can never get into Smash. I'm personally really bad at Smash, but playing Smash competitively is a lot of fun to watch. That's one of the games for me that I like to watch competitively. I also like to watch League, even though I don't play it. I also really like to watch Rainbow Six. Like, even though Jinxie isn't, like, a god gamer, he, like, you're gonna play a game for so long, you're gonna catch on to things, obviously. Jinxie is good at Siege, and he knows what he's talking about. Even if his aim isn't, like, you know, godsend. But it's fun to, like, hear his perspective on playing Rainbow, because he can predict so much shit. This is the way. Being able to predict players is, like, that's like what I'm in... Bro, I was putting a few, like, I'm in Diamond 4 lobbies now, thankfully. But they were putting in me, like, Silver lobbies for Open Queue for Overwatch for a little bit there. No idea why. It was so annoying. But it was, like, so easy to predict what everybody was going to do. Like, I was predicting people left and right. It was, like, not even fair. Have I played Junk World? I haven't played Junk World. But if I'm going to, I'll play it on stream. That's been recommended a few times, actually. Good shout. Let's get the Solar Blast back here. I don't even have the Worm up. Okay, never mind. My plan failed. Let's go with Death Rider here since he's struggling. Now let's go with Worm. Big. Get wormed. If only Morgan was here. Shout out Morgan. I know he'll be in the replay gang. Morgan's always in the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. If you've made it this far and you're in the replay gang, drop a like. Even if you're not in the replay gang and you're here, drop a like. Yeah, exactly, which I can play because I do have Apple Arcade, so that's not a problem for me. I'd be willing to get it for the content. And just because I want to play Junk World, honestly. I've never played it before, so it would be good to, like, get a test run going. Let's do this. this, huge. Let's get another Death Rider going because I want to try and take this guy out right away. Let's get that huge worm damage. The worm does so much damage. Even if it doesn't one-shot the mini-bosses, you guys see how much damage it's doing to those things? I mean, my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Some say you swear. My lad, welcome to the cave. Appreciate the subscription, bro. W mans. W in the chat. My lad. MLBB. Do you watch the MLB? I don't really watch the MLB. But I know my team sucks, the Red Sox. Everybody hates the Red Sox. If you're not from Boston if you don't hate the Red Sox right now. You think Ironhide is being acquired by Tencent was a good decision? I have a lot of interesting takes on that. People say that like the monetization is all because of Tencent. But my thing is, Ironhide has had very questionable monetization decisions even before Tencent. So I really don't think that they have like a chokehold on Ironhide like some people say they do. But I do think, if anything, Tencent has a big say over the reviews of the games. Like on Steam, like when the reviews are bad, Tencent's pressuring them to make changes. And maybe get this one shot off here. And I also believe that they pressure them to put things out faster. I think those are the two major things that Tencent has on Ironhide. And I have no, like, I have no real, like, evidence to back that up, other than, like, recent trends based on what used to happen and what happens now. And by talking to people. But, like, I don't think a $25 pass is necessarily Tencent's entire fault. I think they definitely told them, like, just make this shit $25 because we've seen the data and we know that people who play this game are gonna be spending that much money, and you may as well milk out all the money that you can of the people that do play this game instead of make it more accessible for more people. Like, that's 100% what they're telling them. And they're not wrong. I can't lie, they're not wrong, even if we hate it. Also, W win on the Ice Scout player. Let's go. Yeah, Hacksaw emote. Let's put the Hacksaw emote back in the deck. Especially since we're using Hacksaw. What am I doing? What do we drop? What do we drop, guys? Yeah, with Genesis promotion strategy, they were pushing the game to get more reach, 100%. The way they're doing Genesis is not by accident. Everything is very calculated with Genesis. 100%. Very, very calculated. Calculated. Clips of me and the boys returning to Overwatch. Yeah, that'd be fire. I still watch the shit post tonight. Those are fire. Yeah, Genesis. The Genesis, Alright, let's replace the Mummy, because I don't use the Mummy. The Genesis, demo is really good. For what it is. I don't think everything with Genesis was calculated. Yeah, probably not. Change the Mummy? Yeah, W. Yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that. I don't think everything with Genesis. I think the marketing is pretty calculated, honestly. You think it's worse than Alliances? I don't know. You see, here's the problem, Anteater, is I think, like, as you were looking at the views on the Genesis trailer, and I don't think it's fair to do that, because I think that more people were more anticipating a more hype release for Alliance, because you got to think about it. We hadn't gotten a new Kingdom Rush game in, like, what was it, 7 years? I could be wrong. But, like, we hadn't gotten a new Kingdom Rush game in literally ages. And so, when people saw that we're getting a new Kingdom Rush game for Alliance, they were like, okay, we're really back. But with Genesis, like, we just got Alliance, and now we're getting Genesis, like, not even 2.5 years later or something like that. So that's the way I look at it. Like, that's why I don't think it's getting as much views, Anteater. Because if they were going to swing for the fences, they had to swing for the fences with Alliance, and they just missed the ball on that. And so since they missed the ball on that, now nobody really cares or, like, trusts Ironhide to put something out that's, like, really good. That's why they're going heavy with the nostalgia to, like, try and reel people back in. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I could bet my life on that. And yeah, that too, Anteater. I do 100% agree with that. The actual announcement for Genesis was really random and came out of left field. I do agree with that. That's why Musketeer's here. Let's just polymorph this since we're ahead of this guy and we want money. Money, money, money. Yeah, I agree with that, Anteater. The way they're spreading things out is a little bit weird, but like the way they did Alliance, where they were dropping the devlogs with like the different, you know, like the interviews with the towers and the heroes and stuff. I don't think that was bad. But I do think, like, I think the way they released the trailer with, like, the thumbnail as well was just kind of random. Like, I don't think people really can tell it's a trailer by the thumbnail. Maybe that's just me, but those are the vibes I get from it. Oh, it's Bub again, level 14 Necromancer guy. Let's see if we can get our get back on this guy. I basically just want to rush this guy as soon as possible. As soon as poppable. Ah, Balloons reference! Holy, sorry guys. I'll shut up after that one. Let me lock in there. Yeah, KRB is a bit repetitive. Played 100 games and every time I learn the game is a little bit getting too boring. Yeah, well, the things we need to hammerhold too. We need a new arena. Yeah, like we just need more juice. Like that's why I said this next 3 weeks, guys, is going to be really long. And we're not even guaranteed to get hammerhold next month either. But like these next 3 weeks are going to be real long. Actually, let me stall these raiders out here. Stall, stall, stall. Okay, we can get the one shot, that's fine. Now, Sandworm. Huge. Let's go another Death Rider here. This guy really doesn't have the eco to push Death Rider on me, which is good. I do want to buy poison here, though, for the magic. Magic resistant troops. It's nice to have things to be excited about. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the problem with KRB as well, is that they don't drop things until, like, the day of. Like, with Kingdoms, bro, there should have been some kind of hype up to Kingdoms, and there should have been more content with it, too, to be fair. Like, it's so random. Like, people, like, would discover Kingdoms, like, a week, or, like, you know, a few days to a week after it actually dropped, and then they're like, oh, shit. Kingdoms are in the game now? Let me come back. Why 3 weeks specifically? Because we know there's going to be, like, nothing other than the new card, and I know what the new card is, but I can't say what it is. But I have really mixed feelings about it, and that's why I think the next 3 weeks are going to be really long. Because of what that new card is. So yeah, do what you will with that information. This guy finally learned not to use Solar Blast first. It only took him 5 rounds. Oh my, I should have just let the Trickster go. Nice, Dro, nice. So can I get a third Necromancer up here? Oh no. I need Poly ASAP. Poly! Nope. Eldro. I could have just had the fastest clear known to man. I mean, I still can. I think I'm gonna go triple Necromancer here, actually. Call me, you know, whatever you want in the chat, but I think triple Necro here is the play. Let me save for whatever my booster is, though. Peace out, Naked. Seeing you. Are we flaming you an Anteater since you won't tell me? Yeah. We're in the boss wave now. Oh boy. Let's get double poison here, actually. Let me do this. Huge worm here. Oh my goodness, look at how much value that worm got. Get wormed! But the problem here, though, is I don't really have anything to kill this boss. So let's go sniper shots. Let's literally just, like, do this, I guess. I don't know. I could sell this worm and buy gunners. That's probably the play here. In fact, it's 110% the play. Let's move Hacksaw over. And stall him out. I gotta do that as well. Move Hacksaw and get a little damage off. Move the gunners down so they don't die to the witches. Too late. Womp womp. Yeah, everybody say hi to Morgan watching the VOD later, and I know he'll appreciate it. And yeah, I did see what you say in chat, but I'm just not going to say anything. Yeah, I told him he can't be saying stuff like that. I mean, not that I really care, but like, I'm just, you know, looking out for him. Not that there hasn't been other situations in the past that are arguably worse than that. Not that I'll call anybody out. But if you know, you know. Ironhide should be thanking us, though, realistically. Generating hype. You know what I mean? They probably make an extra few $100s from us hyping up the cards. No? Probably not. Unless there's whales in the chat. Shout out if you're a whale and you're in the chat. Did we win this, or is he gonna actually kill the boss here? Oh my god, he's moving the mummies over. Holy mummy clutch. Actually, I have to lock in here. Oh my goodness, that was so close! Holy. That was cinema. Oh my goodness, bruh. That was actually a crazy match. Let's go, we got a revenge on Bub. Can you imagine a game mode where you place the troops and have to get through the towers? Kind of like BTD battles. Bad checks is what I imagine that. Would I buy sulfur coating first? Because I'm a weirdo. Well, because technically it resets their shot, no? Also, if I want AoE, like, let's say if it's not in the boss, then I want the AoE. Is this level 13? Oh, level 14? Is this a bot, bro? No, it's not a bot. He's a level 12 Blazing Gem. I just looked up at the stream. That's not good. It's no bueno. Although I feel like I can low-key take anybody out with this deck if I play well enough. That's why there's no excuses to die. New day, new dro. If you know, you know. Ooh, bars. Lock the fuck in. I'm actually gonna go double muskets here though, because there's no paladins. What level is the Solar Blast? My goodness. 9? I don't remember them doing this much damage. I also have to polymorph them, unfortunately. No! The frozen tower and the muskets. Holy bad timing. Yo. No! Oh my goodness, we barely survived there. Let's go smash her. Yeah, definitely, Anteater, I do agree with you. But it's okay. I'm just clutch like that. Alright, let's actually save, Save our juice here. So let's do it on this side. That's probably not a good idea. We're probably going to lose now. I think we just lost straight up. Nope. Just too good. Just too good. Big Quint. Indeed. If you know that reference, you're goated. If you guys don't know Big Quint Indeed, then what are you doing? Oh, the golem almost leaked. Almost had a leaky butthole moment. Yeah, the next season pass is going to be Hammerhold. I'm kind of not caught up with the chat, but I think that's what you were asking, Winlad. Yes, I think he did. Somebody did. I know that's confirmed. Because I don't know what the next season pass card is, and they were talking about it in the actual Discord. Another Sandy card. Another Sandy Hammerhold card. Another Hammerhold season pass. How many beach banners are we gonna get? I don't need another beach banner. I know it's summer, but goddamn. I'll wait for this worm here. Just keep swimming. Come on. We missed the Call of the Dragon, unfortunately. And he's pushing level 2. Let's upgrade these muskets because of that. Let's also do this. This. It was leaking. He's leaking as you know what. The golem! The wolf! Yeah! I'll take that. A collab? I kind of hope they never do a collab. Honestly. If they're going to do a collab added. Anakin card would be kind of tough though. Like thinking of like towers, that's the thing is we have the Sarlacc pit already. Like the worm is the Sarlacc pit. It's more like the Dune worm, if we're being honest. But I don't know. Like when it's using its Hungry Hour ability or whatever that's called, it's the Dune worm. But when it's just like attacking, it kind of reminds me of the Sarlacc pit. It's like a combination of both, I guess. Is this a real lore player? Holy. Wait, is this actually a real lore player? Oh my god, it is. He has Solar Blast. Oh, he only has 1k trophies, though. So he's not like a hard grinder. And he, rule 1, don't hook first. He broke rule 1, and now he may lose. Did we already clear that fast? Oh my goodness. That was a quick wave 1. I want to try this game. You have a tutorial for noobs. There are some videos that I have that are like very beginner friendly. Also, I won't say anything about the new card. I'll just say it's new. But if you scroll up in the chat, there's some info because the cave can't keep their mouth shut. I don't blame them. But when it comes to this game, if you want just like beginner tips, like without me like really saying much, you want to learn wave compositions. Learn wave compositions. Oh my god, this guy's really mad. I know like a lot of my earlier videos still hold up for like how to play the game. In terms of what cards to use, like Musketeers are really good for free to play early on. Dwarven Artillery go hand in hand. Tesla is going to be literally your best friend. If you just use Tesla, your life's going to be infinitely easier. Oh yeah, and Lightning Stun is the best skill in the game. Oh my god, we got this guy again. But yeah, Lightning Stun is the best spell in the game for beginners. And then once you hit Forsaken Valley, use Necromancer. Yeah, facts. So you gotta keep your mouth shut, or I'm gonna time you out. No, I'm joking. Mods ban his ass. Holy, look how mad this guy is. Holy, he's so pissed. And he solar blasted first again. You'd think he'd learn. Like, my goodness, bro.
This is the way. Target acquired.
Oh, he's just letting me win.
This is the way.
Like, bro, I'm using Hacksaw. I'm using, like, a borderline extremely free-to-play friendly deck, and this guy's just, yeah. Am I being a little bit toxic there? Bro actually deleted the messages. I don't blame you, though. I told Morgan, I was like, bro, what are you doing? And he didn't delete it either. I mean, as long as it stays in the cave, it doesn't really matter. Even El Barto DM'd me right after. And I was like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. WL Barto. He's like, yeah, don't worry, I won't say anything. Roll 1, never Solar Blast first, again. Now he's cooked. I think I'm way up on this guy now. I'm way, way up, I feel blessed. He didn't really leak it. Like, you'd have to do an immense amount of homework to figure it out. Which you could do. And then I could get out. And then the whole cave gets bopped. I'd rather the cave doesn't get bopped. He didn't learn again. Look at that free Solar Blast value. Right, let me move Hacksaw and then Worm, Worm, Worm. Big. Polymorph these guys, because screw the Tricksters. Bad checks. If you join the Discord, link in the description, we can give you the clan tag, and then you'll get updates. We do have, like, I think 5 people with the clan tag, maybe even 10 people at this point with the clan tag that aren't in the clan, and if there's enough interest, we'll make a second clan. But I don't want to do that yet, because I don't want to, like, leave people in, like, the clan with, like, 7 people, you know what I mean? But if there is enough interest, I would like to do that. 100%. Let's get this going off. Another Solar Blast free value. You think this guy would learn after, like, doing it 3 times. Let's upgrade this musket here. Let's move this down. Now let's worm the Broodmother. Big value, I like that. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that was the best play I could have done there. How did the Broodmother survive? Oh my goodness. I can actually, like, lock in here a little bit. Should get this musket max. Why'd the Trickster turn? Hacksaw wasn't even close to him. Yeah, facts, Stormy. That's our get out. That's our get out of free card. Get out of jail free. Technically, it was cooperation though. There's not much we can do about it. Technically. Oh, these guys just going Tesla spam with gunners. Level 10 Tesla, that's not even that good. Level 9 Ice Skelt, this poor guy. He's trying his best. Let's just get a fat worm here. Poly now. Worm. And we'll still do this anyways. Is he pushing armadillos? I think he is, yeah. Interesting choice. I feel like as soon as we push Death Riders on this guy, he's done for. Axel, I know you want to get that one shot off. Yeah, I told you, and I knew he wanted it. Let's go with this, actually. Oh, that was not as good as I thought it was going to be. Yikes. Now he's got me out of the Solar Blast rotation, but that's only because he has to do it. Actually, let's use the worm here. I like that. And I probably should have waited for these guys. Fire elementals. These fire elementals don't even have any soul, bro. Peace out, One-Leg. Good seeing you. Alright, let's go with Death Rider. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday night. It's almost the weekend. Oh, we got him. Nice. The Babadook. Yo, I actually like this guy's name. I've run into this guy before. I think, maybe Anteater played him last night. I could be wrong, though. Facts, good seeing you, me lad. Appreciate the subscription as well. Have a good one, man. Oh, we hit 4K. Let's go. We're actually climbing, guys. Diamond chest, no way. Crazy good value. It's totally like this chest didn't get nerfed by 10 times what it used to be. Yo, let's go, me lad, with the donation. I think it's like 10 bucks, actually. That's kind of a crazy donation, man. Which it's not in my currency, but I think with the yellow, it's like 5 to 10 bucks. That's actually insane, man. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it, for sure. Now I can afford to bring you guys content on the next content pass. Or a season pass. Yeah! Doubling the chat for that donation. How are we doing, that one guy I know? Are you that one guy I know? Ultimate Fish. Carry another Real Allura player, and he's using Sandworm. 2 Real Allura players in one night. That's insane work. Let's go Flaming Fate. No brainer. Hear that one guy? W. I thought that may be the case. See, does this guy have oh, he doesn't have Solar Blast. Okay, so I can hook first. If you know, you know. This guy knows ball. I mean, who doesn't know ball? Flaming Fate's the most annoying booster in the game. If you don't know that by now, then you gotta play the game more. Straight up. Oh, that's kind of lethal. Call the Dragon plus that. Surprised nobody's going with the 2 worm strat here. The other guy we played earlier didn't do that either. I feel like that's OP on this map. Alright, let me actually lock in and get a good Solar Blast here. Like, put a lot of pressure on this guy right away. It's like we're the Necromancer too. We could end this guy's hopes and dreams right away. Just the way I like it.
All guns blazing. This is the way.
I just streamed Dave the Diver. Streaming Dave the Diver would be actually pretty fire. I still need to like beat the original game, technically. I got really far. I got to the point where you have to manage 2 restaurants, and then I was like, okay, this is too much. But I'm pretty sure I completed like the entire Fish People campaign. I have like 50 hours in the game, if that says anything, but I did restart my save file. So I'd have to like basically start from the beginning. I'm like 5 hours into my second save file. Let's get a worm attack here. Big. I just want that Trickster to walk by. Yep, just do your thing, Trickster. Don't mind that Hacksaw. He's got smoke bombs. That's annoying.
All guns blazing.
Keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. But the Trickster's not going invisible. What? He almost did. Sneaky lad. Yeah, the 2 restaurants was just tough. It's like, it's kind of unneeded. It's a little bit unnecessary. Like, I'd rather just the 1 restaurant get harder. And I felt like the 1 restaurant was already hard enough to keep up with. Could be just a skill issue, though. Let's be real.
This is the way.
I'm gonna upgrade these gunners in hopes of negating the solar blast a little bit, but I don't know if that's actually gonna work out. Let's eat that. Let's do this. And everything's dead already. It doesn't even matter. I think if we send this guy Dune Worms, he's gonna have a problem. Dune Worm plus Flaming Fate, actually, yeah, 100%. If I could talk, bruh. The Dune Worms plus the Flaming Fate is actually nasty work.
Blazing. This is the way.
It's probably the Scream, too, why not? Even though I should just get 2 worms here. Peace out, Danger, good seeing you. It is too much fishing in one run, that's the problem. How am I able to stream so late? Even when because I'm in the middle of, like, starting my job right now, so August 10th comes up, that's when I'm going to start my new job. But even when I was working, I don't know, I only need, like, 6 hours of sleep a night, because I'd wake up at, like, 8, so I'd sleep from, like, 1 a.m. to, like, 7, or, like, 8 sometimes. It was, like, between 7 and 8, depending on when I had to go to work. But, yeah, and I was walking around all day, so it's not like I wasn't doing anything, like sitting in a chair. Which I'm going to be for my new job. It's customer service. Which is tough, but it's better than what I was doing before. Like, Anteater, the thing is, like, I have my, like, Minecraft history behind me. And when I was playing Minecraft, bro, I would literally, like, spend 16 hours on Minecraft and get, like, no sleep. Playing Skyblock. Putting in, like, insane, like, full-time hours into that game. So that, like, me and my friends joke about how, like, that literally prepared me for everything in life. Because, like, it was genuinely, like, a toll on my mental health because of how much I was putting into that game. But, it makes doing stuff like this easier. But still, I need a couple days off here and there and during the week. I also don't smoke anymore. I used to smoke and that would make me more tired. Don't smoke, guys. It's not worth it in any way. It is mid. Don't drink either. If you're gonna do one or the other, do it responsibly. I don't endorse either of them for monetization reasons. No, I literally just don't endorse either of them at all. Let me lock in here though, because I still kind of need to kill the boss here now. Get addicted to vitamins instead? Hell yeah. Biotin's actually an underrated vitamin. Biotin's not really a vitamin, but it helps with your hair and skin health. Which I got a buzz cut today, guys. I said earlier in the stream, I got a buzz cut. And I'm never looking back, probably. Alright, we got this guy. Would you consider playing Blazing Gem instead of Necromancer in that deck? I wouldn't, personally. I would lack Wave Clear, but It's more about it's like yeah, Necromancer is more consistent and it's easier pressure. And congrats on stopping smoking, thank you. I've actually been clean for like 4 months now, which I didn't have a problem like stopping either. That's the thing. I wasn't addicted to it at all. So like when I stopped, it was just like, I'm just kind of over it, straight up. It wasn't because I was like, yeah, it's like taking over my life. Like it was back when I was putting out videos every day too. Which definitely didn't help with my voice going out. I will say that. That was a pro to stopping. Because bro, when I'd make like 30+ minute videos, to be fair though, even though I'd make 30+ minute videos, I'd be recording for like a long time. Like sometimes a 30-minute video, guys, would take like 3 to 4 hours to record because I have to like do multiple takes because I'm a bot. Like it was not easy. A lot of those early videos, for how low quality they were, it still took me a lot of time to put in and like actually get them to be how they were. Not just like coming out, like thinking about the content I wanted to put out, but then getting the gameplay on it, structuring the video in a way that was like, you know, somewhat enjoyable for people to watch. I did a lot of experimenting in the early stages as well. Some content I like tried to put out, like challenges and stuff, and I like never did that again because I was like, this is just not why people want to watch me, and I'm not good at doing it either. Well, this isn't good. Let's go with that. I don't know, Chad. I don't like this.
This is the way. Target acquired. Guns blazing.
It's got 3 paladins down. This is like the easiest ghost push I've ever seen. It'd be nice if I got Dark Priest here. I actually like Max Ghosts more than Dark Priest, although in this map it's not that great. That's the only problem.
This is the way. You will obey. Target acquired.
I've also gotten no Solar Blast value, so let's do this.
All guns blazing.
He may cook me with the smoke bombs. I gotta really watch out for that. Do I watch Soccer World Cup? I've been paying attention to it, which US plays tomorrow, which is hype. I forget who they play, but US plays tomorrow. They won their first game 4-1. Who do I think will win? I think the best player in the world right now is Lamine Yamal from Spain. But I don't think he played the last game because he's kind of injured, even though they said he was going to play. They were like, yeah, he's cleared to play, but he's not playing. I'm pretty sure. Because didn't they like tie their first game, which is kind of crazy? But I also thought that maybe Nuno Mendes could take Portugal pretty far because he's a really good defender, and I like him. But if Messi's going to play like he's, you know, 23 years old still, then Argentina has a good shot, honestly. Messi getting a hat trick is absolutely insane. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't think people understand how crazy that is sometimes. It wasn't like it wasn't a Mickey hat trick either. He had one banger goal. He had one goal that he was rewarded by like really just paying attention to where the ball was going and getting the rebound. If you know basketball, you know ball, and you know that that's not just like a, you know, a cheap goal. And then he should have had 4 too, but the offsides call, which I think is kind of stupid that offsides gets called when it's like less than half a body offsides. I understand. I just think it's stupid, though. It's the first time we're going to use the worm here. I feel like we're clearing so fast, but we don't really have anything for the boss here. Like, I feel like there's just no enemies coming out here. It's like I really got to lock in and make sure that I'm going to kill the boss here. Which is going to be tough, because he has smoke bombs and I don't. So we may lose just off that. Let's get this going, though. I was going to use Solar Blast there, but now there's no point. I could use it there, actually. No! Smoke bombs. Actually, that's fine. I have a lot more gold than I thought I was going to have. This wave is... I was just saying how there's no creeps coming out of this wave, but now they're all coming in at the end. This wave is just super long for no reason. What do I think we'll get in the new pass as a legendary? Oh, as a free legendary? That's a good question. I don't know. If I were to guess, it would be Battle Mecha or Blazing Gem. I think those are the two most likely candidates. Battle Mecha or Blazing Gem. If they give Battle Mecha for free, we'll be eating good. I'll say that. Battle Mecha would be awesome. But yeah, it'll probably be Blazing Gem because, you know, Ironhide likes to do cheeky stuff like that. Let's go Bandit Shields just to buy time. I guess I already got Max Ghost Booster, which means I can go for this stuff too. And I can also sell this muskets because it's not going to do anything. The one shot. Got a huge Solar Blast here, possibly. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, look at all the ghosts that spawn. Oh my goodness. Look at his ghosts. Oh, let's go in. We got this boss. Huge. That's what we want. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, the worm still one-shot even through the smoke bombs. Huge. Oh, he still killed everything though, unfortunately. But the ghost killed his, whatever it's called. His Bone Heart. His Bone Heart's back though, unfortunately. The Bandit Shields though, buying me time. Like I said. Oh my goodness, if I lose to smoke bombs here, it's gonna be so tough. I'm probably going to. Oh no, the Death Rider is buying him time too. No, and the... Yeah, I'm gonna lose to smoke bombs, guys, straight up. No! Didn't have to be like this. I'm actually gonna lose to leaking. He almost lost to leaking as well. Oh, come on, Gunners. No, what are we doing? Okay. No! Please. Oh my god. Yes! Let's go. You believe me? We'll see. Because, like, the reason for my thinking behind that is because they're both free-to-play legendaries that you can get from chests. That's the only reason why I think they're going to be in there. I don't think they'll give Barrisad to players. Like, if we go and look at this real quick. Blazing Gem. Battle Mecha, and I think that's it. Because we've already gotten Ice Skull, we've already gotten Ashbite, and I think those are the only free-to-play legendaries you can get from chests right now. I could see Twilight Longbows being a sneaky free-to-play legendary they add, because Twilight Longbows aren't really, like, dominating in the meta right now. But they're not going to give, like, Cursed Altar, they're not going to give Malik, they're probably not going to give Barrisad or Bone Heart. So, that basically limits your choices down to Battle Mecha, Twilight, Blazing Gem, and it's definitely not going to be Sandworm either. So it'll be one of those three, probably. WRG spam, yeah. I don't really feel as bad with the RG spam when I'm using somebody like Hacksaw, and I'm going up against smoke bombs. We got Carrie again, the Allura player. Drop a like if you like the worms. Check the poll. It's up to 61% with 79 votes. Let's go Goblin Balloons here. I do think Worm is going under the radar. And I think part of the reason it's going under the radar is because, like I was saying earlier, not a lot of people were playing last season compared to this season because Kingdoms weren't out. So it was like... Does this guy have Solar Blast? I don't know, I probably should have paid attention to that. So like if more people did, oh my goodness, this is gonna waste so much time. I'm actually so cooked here. If people were playing last season, they would have bought the season pass because Kingdoms were out, and then more people would have Sandworm. Kind of like Cursed Altar this season. A lot more people probably have Cursed Altar than they do Sandworm. This is so tough, bruh. I just have to waste Deco here. Because I want to buy a Sandworm in the front. Yeah, 100%. They'll put free-to-play legendaries before they actually put anything that isn't free-to-play. Oh, going under the radar means, like, underrated. Like, it's, because, like, bad checks, for example, Crossbow Fort, and, like, Alaria and Malik, like, everybody knows those towers are really, or those cards are really strong. But Sandworm may be right up there with them, and just more people aren't really talking about it. If that makes sense. Like, more people should be talking about the Sandworm and how good its one-shot ability is. I mean, we could buy Gunners instead of a second Sandworm. I feel like the Sandworm over here doesn't really get that much value. Especially if we're going up against Balloons. Yeah, I'm good with that. Like, everybody's using Crossbow Fort. The Crossbow Fort Mage Tower spam meta is crazy right now. People really didn't know where to rank Worm. Like, in terms of, like, the general consensus, I feel like some people put Worm really high, and some people put Worm, like, kind of low. Yeah, exactly, like Malik, too. Yeah, you don't have to remind me, bro. I'll eat my words on Malik forever. No, I'm just kidding. Please remind me, actually, so I don't make a mistake like that again. But yeah, I was saying, like, Malik wasn't that good when he first came out, but that's mainly because I didn't have him myself, and the people that I were running into that did have Malik just weren't really using him correctly. And then he ends up turning out to be the best hero in the game. It's my nervous laughter, if you couldn't tell. Let's get a one-shot in this Raider. Boom. If you haven't seen my Hacksaw one-shot clip, that edit, go check that out. It's not that good, I'm not a great editor. But I was just really bored one day. Even when I was like done playing the game, I still put out that Hacksaw edit because I was just like, Hacksaw's still fun at least, even if the game sucks with these random maps. I knew Malik was OP in custom matches, to be fair. I did say Malik was the best hero in custom matches. When it came to Stadium, I wasn't confident that he would scale well. But oh boy, he does. You only need a level 8 and level 9. That's why I don't really want him to come back to Summon Rift. Honestly. It's kind of how I felt about Boneheart, too. That's why, like, when I couldn't talk about Boneheart the last couple streams, I was like... I forgot what I was saying exactly. But I was saying something about, like, you know, I'm not really looking forward to it, which is the same thing for the next Season Rift card, or Summon Rift card. I'm not really looking forward to the next card. Another obnoxious card. I mean, between Solar Blast, Boneheart, and the next card, they're all obnoxious. For different reasons, though. It's not really giving a hint towards anything, don't worry. Although I don't know, because I don't know the abilities of the next card. But I just know, like, you know, I can get a good estimate. They have to nerf him before putting him in the Rift for sure. That's the problem that I'm having, is that I don't really know if they should nerf him, because then everybody's going to complain. They're like, oh, you drop this insanely OP pay-to-win hero, and then you only nerf him when he comes out for free-to-play people. Like, fuck you, Ironhide. And I wouldn't blame those people if they feel that way. I'm going to feel that way as well. Even though I wouldn't really care. I'd rather them do that, straight up. I'd rather them nerf him when he comes out in the Rift, but I can also see the argument against it, for sure. Let me get this worm up. Worm AoE is underrated. I need to get it just for the damage. And then we'll get this. And we'll get this. To push with the ambushers. Boom, one shot. Holly, the Raider. Yeah, he should have been nerfed quickly, but the thing is, they really listen to feedback, honestly. Like, we gotta do better as a community to push them when we know something's broken. Like Gunners. I was saying that earlier in the stream, before you came in here, Toy, that, like, Gunners went under the radar for so long because nobody complained about them for months. Until Creeps finally got nerfed. Even though I put out that video, I literally put out the video where I was like, yeah, guys, this is the meta. Get Gunners now because they're going to be the best card for killing bosses. And that video was out for, like, literally months before anybody else was really talking about it. So, in some ways, I don't really feel bad. You know, can you blame me? I did warn people. You were warned! Sorry, that was aggressive. Let's go with sniper shots, even though he has paladins. I don't really know if we're gonna win this here. I kind of have to sell my necromancer. Let's buy this. No, buy the poison. Okay. Actually, I think we got him. These two Gunners already are putting in so much work. It's gonna be close though with these crossbow forts here. This will be the ultimate test of whether or not the crossbow forts of the Gunners can, like, really, you know, keep up with each other. Oh yeah, I got him now. Nice. I do think that if you had a decently high-level deck, though, the problem was that nobody had high-level decks. But if you had, like, level 9 or level 10 cards, he really hit me with this sleeping emoji. Bruh. That guy just needs to put archery scouts on his deck. Like, what is he doing? Why is he using sorcerer, or why is he not using mage? Necro does kind of destroy CF, that's why you gotta use mage. That's why mage and crossbow fort complement each other so well, because it literally counters everything in the game. There's nothing that deck can't be countered by, straight up. Other than a tower disrupt, which is why you bring Battle Mecha. Yeah, Sorcerer is cool, but it's kind of fallen off, unfortunately. Sorcerer is one of my favorite towers, too. Sorcerer and Twilight Longbow is literally, like, my favorite two towers in the game. Which is why it sucks that they're not meta right now. Unless you're Fox, you can, like, make it work somehow. Does this guy have Solar Blast? Never underestimate the random Magnus player. No, he doesn't. I hate the way these tricksters come out. Because I can't get Haxon to melee range, and now his Magnus just gets free value. At least my Solar Blast kind of clutched up. Ooh. And okay. Shouldn't have done that. Try viewer decks and try to improve them. We could definitely do that. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. We'll do viewer decks again. Because I did do one stream with viewer decks. But nobody really recommended much. So we'll do that again this weekend. For show.
All guns blazing.
This trickster loadout is pretty annoying.
Target acquired.
Get wormed. Ooh, huge worm value.
All guns blazing. Target acquired. All guns blazing.
Yes, sir.
This is my boomstick.
Target acquired. All guns blazing.
I'm glad I picked up the worm again with this hacksaw deck. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, because I was using Battle Mecha. But again, like I was saying earlier, just in case you guys are tuning in now, this is like the third time I've said it. I was using Ultimate Strike in this deck, but now that Solar Blast is in the meta, you need a damage spell with AoE to be able to counter Solar Blast. And it's just so good that I almost don't want to not use it. Compared to, now I can take Worm to make up for the one-shot value that I'm missing, where where Ultimate Strike would be, and that allows me to kind of play this deck even more efficiently than I was. Let's look at all these tricksters, bro. These tricksters suck. We can get huge worm value here, though. Come on. Come on. No! Oh, he's pushing the Battle Mecha, though. That's annoying.
All guns.
And Frostbite. This guy really wants me to suffer as much as possible. Let's get this Musketeer up. That'll be clutch. Yeah, true. I know this time schedule is really tough for EU people. I feel bad. I'll try to do maybe an earlier stream this weekend if possible, but I will be out both days because I go to card shows usually, and there's 2 big card shows this weekend, which is gonna be hype, but I do want to try and do earlier streams because I know it's tough for you guys. Let's actually, no, let's do this. Worm. If I upgrade the worm, would upgrading the worm actually increase or decrease the cooldown there? Did you guys see that? That was kind of clutch. What's up, Patsy? How we doing? Yeah, I was just saying it's tough for morning people for EU. I'll try and do more earlier streams.
Target acquired.
I am going to be ending shortly, too. I'm only going to be going for like 10 more minutes, because I usually stream for like 3 hours at a time. Oh, rip Hacksaw.
All guns.
It was a good stream, though, so if you guys do want to watch the replay from the beginning, we had a lot of good matches today. I think we didn't even lose once. Or no, we did lose once. We lost once to Smoke Bombs. Otherwise, I think we've like won every other game, which is kind of crazy, actually. Let's go Ghosts here. Let's poly that. Maybe that's not really what I want to use my poly on. Worm this. Get wormed. Can we worm that? What? Why did she see the Hacksaw? Oh, I guess the ego was there, bro. I was so bamboozled there for a minute. I was like, why did it only eat Hacksaw? Look at all the value it could have gone to. That's so rough. Let's go Poison because we kind of need it. Let's do this. Let's move Hacksaw down. I don't even know where my Hacksaw is. Oh, there he is. Let's hit him with the Death Rider because he's kind of getting pressured here. Actually, more like I'm getting pressured. My goodness, bro.
Target acquired. Clear the road. All guns
he barely got the sting missile off before he died there. That was kind of hype.
Target acquired.
Let me upgrade these, start getting these gunners up for the boss wave. Because he may be able to actually like kill the boss here pretty quickly, compared to me. This may be another loss.
Clear the road.
Let's go Ghost Chance. What was the tier 4 booster I was going for? I don't even remember. I should have paid attention to that too.
Try to live.
Let's move Hacksaw. So I'm going to try and kite Hacksaw around these Battle Mecha mines. That's a little tip for you guys as well to try and do that. And get good value from that. Let's do this. Huge worm value. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's upgrade these. Let's move these gunners up top. Let's try and do this. Move these gunners up. The bottom lane should be able to carry itself. Start getting some good damage on this boss. Stun him. Let Hacksaw cook. And Hacksaw gets stunned. Well, we can move him out of the way now. Move Hacksaw down before he dies. Move these gunners over. And do this. I'm gonna do this. That's fine, I guess.
Target acquired. All guns blazes the way.
Let's upgrade this, actually. And try to get the roar, maybe. We get a one shot on this guy. No, but let's keep him locked on.
Target acquired. All guns.
I need to get Farmer Tower. It's not great for me. It's gonna be very close.
This is the way. Target acquired.
He's got the paladins locked on. Shrapnel shot. A little bit of extra damage there. Come on, gunners. I know you guys got it in you.
This is the way.
Musketeer's gonna clutch up. Musketeers might finish the job, actually. Nice. Damn, he's mad. It was a good try. You could tell that guy's pretty free to play. He had level 7 Battle Mecha. Yeah, definitely I could see that, Hazy. What I was trying to do, I think you're right. I think the crossbow fort would be better in this deck. But I was just trying to not use crossbow fort because I've been using it so much recently. Same with Mage Tower. But this was the OG strat I used before crossbow fort. I think Musketeers are still good, especially at level 13. I like that extra range a lot. Especially when I only place one of them down. That's the thing. If I do crossbow fort, I usually like spam a bunch of them. But, I mean, even with just one crossbow fort, it's so good. That tower's just busted. Alright, let's go again. Probably do one more. Alright, Boneheart, crossbow fort, Glacial Druid. This guy does have the goated spell lineup though, so I gotta be careful. Let's go Armored Golems. This map again. Actually, I like the Bandit Layer maps. It's growing on me a lot. Especially since I started using Worm again. Maybe that's why. Let's get a big Hacksaw Buzzsaw here. Look at that value. Whoever said Hacksaw's skills aren't good are lying to you. I mean, nobody really says that, but... Ooh, you know, don't Solar Blast first. Roll 1. Rule 1, chat. Don't blast first. Don't prematurely blast if you know you know.
This is the way. Target acquired. All guns blazing.
Because now look at all the value I have on this guy. Wave over, and this guy still has to deal with all this BS. That's why I love the Stone Golem. This Stone Golem... Tier 1 Golems are the most underrated booster in the game. Would you prefer Alric or Epic as Epic or Rare? I would want him to be Epic or Rare, just not Legendary, if that makes any sense. Because honestly, the difference between Epic and Legendary is... Or Epic and Rare is like nothing. Personally. other than like an extra passive buff usually.
blazing.
Which, you know, an extra passive buff would be nice, but I think the rumor is that Alric and Assassin's Guild could be the rares for Hammerhold. Which is kind of crazy if true. Yo, Hacksaw, I need you to get some abilities off here. The thing is about Hacksaw's thing right here is he... Yeah, okay, I don't know why I did that either. My goodness. I actually gotta lock in here because I kind of misplayed this entire sequence. This isn't bad though. Thankfully one Solar Blast can kind of recover the situation, even though I should have waited for Poly there. Really should have waited for Poly there. Could have gotten so much extra money on this guy. Literally. The wave could have already been cleared. Yeah, definitely Hazy, which unfortunately, after the Musket nerf, it's not really as powerful. But, like, we won a game earlier by combining Flaming Fate with Musketeer Sniper Shots. The problem is that you have to get an offensive booster like Flaming Fate for Musketeer Sniper Shots to be, like, as good as they used to be. Otherwise, you're just tickling enemies. And, like, there's no point in using them. I actually like supporting Shamans here, too. And then we'll push tier 4 Bats, because I like Bats stalling time. Even though that's debatable.
All guns blazing. This is the way. Target acquired.
Cronin or Bruxa as well. Thaddeus, I really want them to add the jungle campaign with the Makwa tribe from Frontiers. That's my favorite campaign out of all of the Kingdom Rush campaigns, straight up, which I know that's a hot take as well. But if they do, then, you know, Cronin and Bruxa are like, you know, the ones to be added, basically. Like, those are the heroes we're gonna say if they add that. Like, if they don't add Cronin or Bruxa, and we get that arena, that's just wild. That's just wild. Yeah, I would love that. I think it would be so cool for this kind of game, too, because it would really, like, increase the difficulty with all the different tribal warriors, all the different debuffs, and, like, supporting elements. Like, you really got to be careful about what towers you're placing and making sure that you're countering specific wave compositions. They could get really, really shifty and really crafty with the wave compositions with all of those enemies in that campaign. That's why I think it would be great for a game like Battles. I rest my case. Yeah, Templars would be cool. Or just like the new hero Connor from Genesis. That'd be a good way to do it. Like how we got Solar Blast with Orion, technically. See how I locked onto that one shot for Hacksaw there? By, like, moving him behind the troops so that it didn't lock onto the skeleton. A little tech there for you guys. Pay attention to that stuff. That goes a long way with Hacksaw. Like, you'll end up noticing my Hacksaw movement with a lot of this stuff is, like, very deliberate. Like, it's very, very pinpoint accuracy with Hacksaw sometimes.
Target acquired. All guns blazing.
Mid Solar Blast, though. You know, my Hacksaw micro's on point, and then I'll just do stuff like that and sell the game. What's new, though? I'm afraid that Battles will be under the radar after Genesis releases. I don't know. I think Battles is such its own entity that it will never go under the radar. They also make too much money for them to ever, like, give it up. Kingdom Rush Battles will probably make more money in 3 months than Genesis will in its, like, lifetime. Just because the monetization is so strong. Which is unfortunate. Also, rip Hacksaw. Are we about to get this guy already? No, does he have... No, he doesn't have 2 damage spells. He's kind of struggling, though. Let's do this. Ooh, okay, I didn't mind that. It's not what I really wanted to go for, but I'm fine with that. Let's also do this. Let's do this. Oh, well, look at that sand, the sand value. The worm value. Let's do this before it's too late. Not bad. Move these gunners down again. That sandworm value, the first sandworm value there was so good. So satisfying.
All guns blazing. Clear the whole.
Oh, he barely got the one shot off before he died to the Raider. I think Raiders are under the radar when it comes to being an annoying troop. Let's get sniper shots here, actually, since he doesn't have paladins. Holy, look at that solar blast value he just got there. That's gross. It was honestly very satisfying, but, like, you know. It's not what the fans want to see from our side. Let's just save our money here. Actually, yeah, let's just save. I may get a T4 booster here. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, yeah, bats. There we go. I'm just so locked in, I'm not even paying attention to the boosters I'm getting. I don't think I can get Hex Auto lock onto this guy. Actually, no, I can. Oh, look at that lock on. Look at that lock on with the one shot. Just too nasty with the placement. That's why I love Kingdom Rush Hero Micro. Because if you're good, you know what to do. I think that's where the skill expression comes in for this game. Especially with heroes like Hacksaw. I think Hacksaw has some of the most hero skill expression in the game. Huge. Unfortunately, we got Kingpin though, which is not good. No. No. I'm kind of trolling, guys. I'm kind of trolling. I know Hacksaw died. Can we get a one shot off? I only upgraded the worm to get the one shot. Stun. Worm. No! That's not where I wanted it to go. Yikes. As long as the Raiders are dead, I have a chance here. Oh man, though, he's already doing damage to the boss now. I need to let Kingpin walk. That's my problem here. And now the crossbow forts are just gonna melt. I lost. GG. Necromancer Boneheart spam, man. I can do this though. Yeah, it's over. I could have recovered probably too, man. I should have just locked in and sold all my stuff and gone gunners. It was fun while it lasted, but we lose to the most OP tower in the game. Alright, that's a fair way to end it though. We did pretty good today. We still climbed like 200 trophies, which I wasn't really expecting. Damn, the cave has been grinding too. I gotta lock in. Shout out to the cave. Other than ready, look at him down there. What dex is he using? Ranger hideout. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. I think I'll be back tomorrow as well. I'll probably stream the next 2 days since I took yesterday off. We'll see though. Like I said, it's going to be a long 3 weeks, so I want to like try and spread out the streams as much as possible. Do like at least 4 streams a week. I usually try and do 5, but I think 4, depending on how active the game is and how much people like the content and how much fun I'm having with it is. But W chat as always, of course. It was fun to chat with you guys. And yeah, either tomorrow or Saturday, we'll do the viewer decks. And I do want to do Onslaught at some point, because I do want to show people Boneheart and Onslaught with level 9, just in case anybody's still on the fence with that. So if you are in the fence about like getting Boneheart to level 9 for Iron Onslaught, I haven't tried it myself because I just use Ilaria, but we'll definitely try that out. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.